y'all pray for us tonight. I don't even have no intro yet, but I'm gonna tell y'all now. Padawan got one of them face videos tonight, and if you've watched our show before, you know what a face video could be. It could be hilarious, it could be scary, it could be funny, it could be horrifying. You just it'd be a mixed bag. And Padawan said he got one of them tonight. So Lord Jesus, who knows what we about to watch? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Your boy Tiz and I just kind of randomly selected shit based off the thumbnail. So I don't even know what my video is about. So it's gonna be a good night, y'all. It's my mama's birthday, y'all. It's Mama Tiz's birthday tonight. Well, actually, her birthday is on the 22nd, but you know,
happy birthday, Mom.
Since my mom's in town and she's gonna be leaving me tomorrow, we had to go ahead and celebrate now. So salute Mom Dukes. Happy birthday. Salute on another trip around the sun. And I'm glad to be your son. And I hope I'm making you proud out here in these streets, man. And I love you. But yeah, so Tiz is feeling saucy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel me? You smell me?
I'm joining you too.
It's been a very long day. I have literally run the gamut of whatever types of days you can have. I have been everywhere from work to a funeral to work to my mama's birthday gathering where I had to work the grill for that. And now I'm here with y'all. So it's gonna be an interesting evening. You feel me? It's gonna be a very interesting evening. I have no idea what's gonna happen tonight, but it's gonna be fun, y'all. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah. If you feel like you want to join us up on the panel, or you know what I'm saying, at some point in the evening, you got something that you want to comment on these videos that we watching and you want to become a partner for the evening, you know, just click the link in the chat. And depending on how creepy you look when I see you backstage, then, you know, we might let you up in here. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's up, Pod Squad? As always, man, this is, you didn't ask us, but the Podnas Live. It's the show where the partners, we basically just talk and respond to random topics, videos, memes, whatever we found from the internet that week. And we just kind of give our opinions on it, even though nobody asked us for it. We're going to give them anyway. As always, I am 1/3 of the partners. It's your boy, Tiz, and I'm along with.
It's the other third of the partners, your friendly neighborhood Padawan here, along with.
Yeah, I'm facing. I'm someplace. I don't know what place, but I'm someplace.
He's there.
He here. He in the race. We just don't know what place he in tonight. But he here. And that's all that matters.
He has a
so yeah, man. So I think we figured out the kinks. I think we're gonna be good with the videos actually playing. Peace, Queen. What's good, honey B? How you living? How is your week going? Hopefully smoother than mine. Mine has been a bit hectic, but overall it's great because my mom is another year older this week. And you know, she here with me for a couple of days. So I'm living that. And so is so is my aunt. So life is good. I hope your week is going well as well, honey B, and anybody else watching out there. Yeah, man. We're gonna get into some videos tonight. I can't tell you what these videos are. A lot of times when I come in here and I say that, I've at least seen the basic idea of what it might be, or I've seen the topic, or I've at least, seen a snippet of it. Appreciate that, honey B. That's love right there, man. Mama Love gonna appreciate that. Cause she does watch every show, so she gonna appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That's to the heart, to the cortisone. But yeah, Tiz feeling saucy. We're gonna have a good night of random videos. You never know what you're gonna get. If you followed our show before, again, Padawan has a face video. And if you've ever seen the videos we get from Face, we never know what it is going to be. Our girl Donnell can tell you it can get really sticky. Honey B can tell you it can get really sticky with Face's videos. He be keeping it a little controversial. So if Pat got one of those tonight,
real Face video.
If Pat got one of those tonight, shit about to get real. So without further ado, I think we actually figured out a way to play the videos without the shit stopping every 3 seconds. So, man, let's get into it, Pod Squad. Let's handle it. Yay. All right. This first video up. I think this is me. And this is just basically me. Yeah. If you can't afford to invest, don't invest. Oh, don't do me like that. I thought you was gonna work today. Okay, hold up. I got it. No, we ain't about to play them games. I got all of that. I found out the backup way too. Think you're gonna play me, you fucker. Not tonight. Not when Mama Love had a birthday. No, it ain't. Hold up. And then we're gonna click it and reverse it like that. Hold up.
Flip it and reverse it.
That's all we're gonna do. Just flip it and reverse it. That's all you gotta do. You feel me? You smell me? All right. We're gonna see if we can play it. Hold on, I tell you what I gotta do. I gotta get rid of this banner. And man, y'all know what y'all watching. Like that. So if you didn't catch that, as I'm sure people didn't, I can understand. But basically, if you can't afford to invest out here, people, please don't. Uncle Curtis came on a while back and told you, it should be discretionary funds. Funds you can actually afford to lose. Why does this shit do this to me every week? I'm sorry. These damn videos. All right. I'm about to try to figure something else out. Give me a second. I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna bring that over. First of all, we're gonna remove that. We're gonna stop sharing. Yeah. We're gonna bring that back over there. We're gonna hit escape. And then we're gonna click this and click that. And then we're gonna bring that over. Because then when we bring that over, I think we might be working with something. Oh my God, I'm hearing like some wild music. This gotta be, I know that gotta be Faith. Okay, I'm hearing like all the videos at once, so shit is wilding. We're gonna get it together. So in the meantime, I'm telling everybody how my day is going. How's y'all day going, fellas? Hopefully fine.
I'm off work. I'm happy.
Amen to that. And amen to that.
I'm enjoying the sunny days.
You enjoying the who?
The sunny days.
Sunny days.
Right on. Sabotage. Tunde, I'm telling you, Honeybee. I was literally just telling Pat before we started this tonight, right? I was like, hey man, I think it's like maybe Umar and people that's just like upset at us because we don't be on no bullshit or something. Like, I don't understand, but it's something that it's something out there that like waits until we want to go live and it's like, hey, let me go mess with them. I ain't got nothing else to do right now. I'm gonna go fuck with them. I'm gonna go ahead and just fuck with them. Like, I don't understand it, but it's all good because what they can't do is stop us. And what they done messed up at is Tiz is about to be on break for a few weeks. About to have me a little vacation. So I'm gonna be live streaming on their ass. So at some point they gonna have to let this shit rock because Podnas ain't going nowhere. That's just pretty much what that is. So God bless. And we're gonna try it again. Because that's just what we do. We don't give up,
Eventually it'll kick in.
Can't stop, won't stop. And if it don't, goddamn it,
take that.
I got some things that we can talk about. Yeah. And if y'all know Tiz, y'all know Tiz can talk. Shit. All right, I'm gonna try this again with my same setup. Damn it. If you don't get the money to spend, then don't invest. Investing should be your discretionary fund.
Stupid Bitcoin. I can't lose all my money. No.
He sound like homeboy.
Yo. I don't know whether he was sad or whether he was something was going on and he was happy with himself, but it was scary. And what I'm gonna tell y'all is, again, don't play in the Bitcoin and in the crypto and in the stock market and in the securities market and in the bonds game if you don't have the money to actually lose. Let that be your Burger King money, the money that if you lost it tomorrow, you wouldn't be mad at it. If that shit means something to you, spend that shit on a bill. Spend it on something that's more important, but don't end up like that. An investment should never make you feel that bad. Never. So we just starting it off there. No, he put his money in Bitcoin, and you know right now they got that dip going on where like all of the stocks are
just down.
Pretty much just down. Yeah, you know, it's a that's the thing about the market. It's volatile, and the crypto market is even more volatile. That shit can go on a massive swing from day to day. So you know, it's just one of them down things right now, and people are freaking out. But the thing is, like, you knew what it was when you got into it, and if you didn't know what it was, you shouldn't have done it. My grandpa always said, if you don't know, ask. If you don't ask, people will assume you know, and if you know, people will assume you can do. If you can't do, then you're gonna have a problem. So make sure if you don't know, ask. So people out there, ask before you jump your ass into that investment market. Matter of fact, I will be reaching out to Uncle Curtis, and we're gonna be bringing him back on this summer to do a follow-up. If anybody has stock and investment questions, long-term savings questions, just financial planning for the next step in life, like so that you're not working for the rest of your life, and so that when you do want to stop working, you're able to and actually be able to take care of yourself. So if you have any of those questions, concerns, things you just always wanted to know, whatever the case may be, they can be beginners questions all the way up to like something advanced. He pretty much has dealt with it all. Let us know, because I will be bringing Uncle Curtis back on coming up pretty soon here. So yeah, be looking forward to that. So for the next.
Until then, look at the Money Resides episode. That's episode 13, I believe. Yeah.
Indeed it is.
I'll be going back.
Hold up. I know what I gotta do. I forgot I gotta do it like that. And then when I click it right here,
yes, son.
And then I click it over here, and then we're gonna click that right there. Now this, what I would say for y'all out here, man, people. I know it's a gas shortage. I don't know where y'all live at, but right now, even down here in Georgia where I'm at, it's still it's gas places right now that are out of gas to this point. Quite a few of them are starting to come back. You got some of them only opened up with maybe like half of their pumps open, but they got something. But it's starting to come back, but it's still slow. But I tell you what it should never have made us do. It's not the end of the damn world every time something happens, people. Every time gas prices rise or it's a shortage or something, that don't mean it's the end of the world. It just means that it's another one of them cycles of, hey, it's the year for that. We've been through worse as human race. Nothing should make us act like this.
And we've been through plenty of gas stores.
Like
look at this shit here.
Gas can.
But this one was leaking when I started. So
that shit gonna slosh everywhere
on the way home. Onto the ground like this.
Do y'all see what he putting the gas in?
The bag is leaking, so you need to.
I know.
Put it in one of your boxes or something.
This shit here.
I know. No, you didn't.
Boy, you dumb as a box of rocks.
You're just.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
This isn't any of your business.
What you look at
You
this?
just fill containers with gas.
He got random bins, trash bins, recycling bins.
Do you know what's
stackables?
right now?
He
You
got
can't just leak gas
he
on
got
the-
the
Sir, you gotta stop
stackable
doing that.
plastic joints that you put
No,
like
it's not
legal
fine. You're
documents
actually
in and shit.
filling-
Filled
Yes,
up
you
with
need to
gas,
stop.
man. It ain't that deep,
You
people.
understand that the
You
gas
ain't
will eat
going that
away at
many
plastic
damn
bags.
places.
That's why they make
You gonna make
gas
it to the end
containers
of the
that
shortage.
will hold the gas without it,
Don't make no
it
fucking
eating away the
sense.
plastic.
And a bat boom.
No,
What's happening,
you're
last call?
leaking
How
gas
you,
on the
sir?
ground. You can't just fill up plastic bags.
That was an accident.
Blessings.
But that's
You shouldn't
not
have
like legal.
accidents with gas, sir.
Boom bat. Make sure we don't be out here getting
I-
gas like that. This is
Are you not
ridiculous.
going to stop?
No.
Look at this. And he's like, hold up,
You
I got
have a
another
right to
one for
put it
y'all.
in any container
I
you
meet
want.
honeybee.
No, there's not
Ooh,
a gas
you
shortage.
took it out my mouth. I damn sure was about to
I
say
don't.
that.
That's on the East Coast.
It's nowhere in
That's
the
because
world
of a
this
pipe.
much
There's
gas
no
just
shortage.
sloshing around loosely.
Just wait a week.
It's safe.
Wait a week.
I'm not gonna wait a week. You're gonna cause
Nothing
a fire
has an
or a
airtight
problem here. You
lid.
can't just leak gas onto the ground.
Everybody about to be
This is
done.
your problem.
I think
The
it
whole
is
gas
my
station about to
problem
go up in
because you're
flames.
making a mess,
Because he
and
out
you're
here
probably
wanted
gonna
to be.
spill gas out of your car when you drive away.
And he got
You
it
can't
in
just
his.
put it in a
He
plastic
got it in the
bin.
back of the pickup truck though.
I'm gonna go get the manager.
So as soon as you pull
Right.
off, that shit about to go slosh and be spraying out all over the damn street.
And you paying way more for gas. Like
Bruh.
you paying for gas that you probably not even going to end up getting.
That shit, half that shit gonna evaporate before you get to it. Cause you ain't got it in no type of real container. The shit just out in the open. One hot day in your garage and half of that is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're filling up your car tank at the same time. So while you're filling up your car tank, like you ain't gonna go that many places before the shortage is done. It ain't that deep.
Nope.
You that. He can do that if he wants, last call. You are right. However, would you want to be the car behind him that catches on fire because his ass starts a fucking gas explosion because he want to sit there and ride with the the fucking closed container full of gasoline as it sprays across your windshield
The simple
in
fact
traffic.
that he came up there with those containers is obvious that he don't know what the hell.
I don't know what this scary ass right. See, I told you. See, I'm saying it sounds good when you watching it online, but if you there, you looking like, man, hey man, we're gonna go get gas up the street, man. It ain't even that serious. This motherfucker trip. He done lost his damn mind. Everybody about to die. Oh,
Everybody.
and it looked like he's in a Caucasian area. So you know that's good for at least one good old boy to pull up with a Marlboro and go flick it. Cause you know they don't be thinking about shit like that. And they catch fire on this little trail he leaving. And now
Thinking about anything else with that.
BP has a grand opening, grand close. I mean that shit. Everybody, you get an explosion and you get an explosion. Everybody gets blown up. I'm telling you, bro.
Ready.
You heard me.
Bonfire.
Bonfire. But yeah, so that was that. People, stop letting Fox News and fucking CNN and whoever else scare the hell out y'all and have you out here doing simple-minded shit that makes no sense. What's so damn ever? Like, just because they tell you that it's a shortage, if you notice, every 2-3 years, we get a gas spike or a gas shortage or something happen with the gas. It goes away. We be fine. We got to stop tripping like it's the end of the world. Like, until it's the actual end of the world, stop letting this little shit scare us into cutting the damn food all the time. It's unnecessary. It's just unnecessary. But yeah, so on to the next one. Pat, you got anything?
On to the next.
On to the next. On to the next. Oh shit, I don't know what this is, but I love Shaq, so I know this shit about to be stupid as hell. Because Shaq is the funniest. You know what I'm saying? I could do everything Kobe could do. I could do everything that Kobe could do. I just don't have to do everything Kobe could do because Kobe could do it. Can you dig it? My favorite Shaq moment of all time. It has nothing to do with anything we talking about here tonight. But again, it's my mama's birthday week, y'all. And I'm a little saucy. So I'm gonna share this with y'all. Is it just me? Or does anybody else cry laughing every time that commercial come on and Shaq be shimmying? I think it's like the Gold Bond commercial or is it the Icy Hot? It's something, but he make this weird old suspect face and he be like, shimmy it. Yo, I die laughing every fucking time, dude.
They add that in almost like they add it in videos all the time, yo, and they be catching me off guard all the time.
I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I see that commercial, he remind me. Have you ever seen that movie? I can't remember the name of it, but it had The Rock in it. And he was like a dude that was a cornball in high school. He was like a chubby dude that didn't get a lot of friends and some.
I remember
he had like a Jerry curl in high school, and then he grew up to be like a CIA agent or something. He was this big buff nigga. And he was like beating people up and all that. And he go back and whatever. But it reminded me of that because it's anyway. But yeah, Shaq is the biggest, funniest dude ever. So whatever we about to watch, did I put this up there? Or is this one of y'all?
It ain't me.
Is it me?
Probably you.
Is it me? Hold on, let me see. Hey, Face, this Shaq video you? Or is this Pat? Or is this me?
It ain't me.
Well, it's one of us. I'm gonna click play. And we gonna get a Ruggable. Hey y'all, if y'all like Ruggable, we ain't sponsored by them or nothing, but you know. Go holler at Ruggable.
Waterproof.
You a Ruggable.
You know who that reminds me of? My good friend. Your grandmother? George. Hey, man. Oh, hey, man. No.
That's what this was. All right. I got it. This is me. The setup is niggas be joking too much sometimes, and you gotta watch when you joke about niggas' mamas. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Black people don't play about their mamas.
Nope.
So you gotta watch, and especially in 2021, where a lot of people have lost their mothers over these past couple years. Yeah. The time for mama jokes is coming to an end, y'all. You can't just be out here, talking about people mama.
Reminds me of my good friend. Your grandmother? George. Hey, man. Oh, hey, man. No. There's two mamas you don't play with. My mom and my grandma. I will reach across the table and knock your face off right now. Yeah. Yo, all right, Chuck. Wait, no whole way. Don't talk about my
Hey.
All right, Chuck.
That's a big ass hand to come smacking across your shit too. I'll tell you that.
With a big dude attached to it, man.
These niggas. I don't know what the fuck. Yo, TNT be doing some dumb shit. Yo, what the fuck is that?
That's random. That's random as heck.
Yo, is that Chris Webber or is that Shaq? Whose face is that?
I think that's supposed to be Shaq.
Yo, is that Shaq? Yo, Shaq.
That's Shaq, yo.
Shaq and Barkley. And Barkley with the little Umar hat on. This is I don't know who the hell put this little package together, but whoever that is at TNT, man, they deserve a raise. That is fucking comedy gold for me. I don't know about nobody else, but that is funny to me. It is funny to me. Funny to me. No, Shaq baby. Yo, can you imagine Shaq baby, Barkley baby, and Sweater Vest baby all chilling at a bar together?
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew you were gonna say that.
Drake and apple juice, just kicking it. You know what I mean? It'd be a good time, champ. Man, this shit ain't fucking playing no more, man. I don't like it, man. Hey, Face, you back?
Yeah.
Hey, Face. Face, how do you feel about mama jokes in 2021? Do you feel there's a place for them still for comedy? Do you feel like it could be too much?
You give them
where do you stand on the mama joke side of things as far as like comedy go and like roasting back and forth?
Well, give him a moment. Face will come back. But me.
He was gone.
Nah, he dropped out. He's back.
Oh, now. Did you hear my question,
Stupid, isn't it? No.
How do you feel about mama jokes? Like, where do you stand on mama jokes? Do you think that they okay? Do you think when people roasting, do you think that should go over the line? Do you think it's just something that like had its time, but it's like no longer got a place now? Or what do you see it?
There's only 5 people in my life that can tell your mama joke, and y'all 2 included in them. Anybody outside of that, Second Amendment on that ass. I don't play that mama shit.
Big factoids.
I only got one parent.
I'm cool with the mama jokes as long as you don't know my mama. I think, but if you know my mama, then I try to stay away from it. Like me and Face ain't never really went to no mama jokes because we both know each other's mamas and they like our mamas. So it'd be like weird as fuck for me to be sitting there roasting my own damn mama. Yeah, like and my friend, I feel like my friends' mamas, I know them. So and then they know my mama. So like you can't sit there and roast my mama, then be coming on my house talking about, hey mom, can I get some sweet tea? Hey, hell no, you can't have none of my mama's sweet tea. You just talking shit.
Exactly.
You feel me? So I think it's like if you know the mama, it ain't cool. But like if we don't know each other's mama, we just know each other from work or some shit like that, and we just, sitting at the water cooler, then I will fry the hell out your mama.
You know,
my mom made great sweet tea too.
I will roast lava rocks out your mama. On God. And her job at playing basketball at the circus. But we're gonna move on forward. Yeah. My topics this week won't about nothing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm hoping Pat and Face hold us down because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was just clicking shit, man, trying to make sure I at least had something. But yeah.
Oh, we got some funny jokes, man.
Oh no, this one right here is actually pretty decent. Hold on, this one right here is actually pretty decent. This one right here sparked a conversation in my house today. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here to the chat. Bro. Put this out here to the group. If anybody want to become a partner for today, feel free. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let y'all listen to this, and then I just want to hear what y'all perspectives are on this. Chat partners, let me know what y'all feel about what she has to say.
Hey guys, Rose here from Phoenix.
I ain't talking about this lady. If you want you a blast AC, then get one. But I ain't talking about her. This lady.
A lot of y'all are ignorant and you lack reading comprehension. So I can't type it because you're not gonna fucking get it because you're slow. So let me explain. The original dude said, "Why would I come home and clean up when I've been at work all day and you've been at home?" Bitch, because we're fucking partners. Okay, if I am sitting around all day at home and I'm doing everything, all of the housework all the time, and you go to work and you have your days off, bitch, I want a day off too. The fuck, and I'm gonna take one. And if you come home from work and the house is dirty and you don't like that, then this is what you can do. You can either help me clean the fuck up because we're partners, or you can be patient and wait till I clean it up when I fucking feel like it. And that's just how it's gonna be. And if you disagree with that, then you can fucking pay me like the maid that you want to treat me like and the nanny that you want to treat me like. Or if you don't understand that, look up financial abuse, educate yourself, and get the fuck up out my mention.
Partners.
Well,
chat. Thoughts?
Who the hell was she talking to?
Apparently, whoever the fuck she deal with. But what do y'all think about the premise of what she said, man? Like, what are y'all takes on that? Like, if you are dealing with a female, or if you're a female dealing with a male, and your significant other does not work, they stay at home all day.
Wait a minute.
When we know what last call thinks. But yeah, man, like if y'all are dealing with your significant other and they don't work and you do, and you come home and the house is dirt, Do you feel like it's okay for it to be like that sometimes and for them to take a day off? Or should they be like, you have nothing better to do, go ahead and clean that shit up every day?
Every day's
like,
a day off. How are you not having a day off? What do people do on a day off? Clean up the house?
Yeah.
If every day is a day off for you,
yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
The only day off I ever have that actually is a day off while I'm not doing something around the house to work, whether it's cutting the grass, doing yard work, fixing something around the house, building something at the house, repairing something at the house, cleaning. Like it's the house. A day off. There you go. See, somebody else picked up on what I picked up on. This is what I picked up on from it. You see that?
Father's Day is the only day I get off.
It's nowhere in the world if you ain't did shit all day that the house should be dirty when I get home. That's the point. If you cleaned yesterday, right, and it's just you at the house, what the fuck are you doing that dirtied up the house? Nigga, I could be at home all day and be in the same little area. No, she don't work. She don't work. And she considers it financial abuse if you say something to her about doing some chores.
Bitch, it's financial abuse that you hear and not contributing.
Now, I'm gonna say this from the perspective of when I first moved down to Georgia, I didn't have a job. You feel me? I was moving from Virginia. I didn't have a job. Like we moved down here because my now wife, then fiance, she had a job. You feel me? Peace, fam. What's good, grown man? How you living, B? But yeah, so when we moved down here, you know what I'm saying, I ain't have a job yet. So I was still, you know what I'm saying, in search of a job. So at that time, to me, whoever the fuck at the crib, that's who take care of the crib. Whoever's out in the workplace, you expected to kind of slack off on certain things at the crib because you're out doing something else that contributes to the house during that time. You feel me? So I'm looking at it like from the point of view of like, I don't see her as being the type of woman that if she had a man where she's working and dude at the house and she come home and that shit dirty, she gonna be looking at him like, why the fuck is the house dirty? You at home by yourself. You couldn't clean up after yourself. Exactly. That means that all the dirt in the house is from you. I ain't been here.
Exactly.
I ain't ate off not a noun dish.
See, it's
and to me, I feel like that's fair. Like if the man at home all day, the woman should come home, house should be clean. What the fuck did the nigga do all day? You ain't had shit to do but play the game.
I bet you.
If you got kids. If you got kids and it's COVID, you know what I'm saying? I feel you might have had to do something with them for school, but I'm going to tell you, I've been working full time this whole time from the house and making sure my son been at school. I ain't had no problem with it. I never heard of it.
I'm going to see her man's response to this. And
you feel me?
He probably posted this and he ain't up. You know what I'm saying? He probably not up on her social media, nor does she care, nor does he care. He's probably glad she got social media, so he.
But we got to go back to this. Last call hit it on the head. I don't care if you took a day off. I don't care if we both work and you took a day off. If you've been at home all day, I should not come home and the house be fucked up. What the fuck have you been doing? Like, the only way this makes sense is if you have kids. Because kids are terse. Kids will wreck a room in 3.5 seconds by themselves.
Damn right.
So I get that. I come home, the house is in shambles. We got kids. Hey, you could have been at home cleaning all day and the house could still be in shambles by the time I walk in the door. We got kids. I'm gonna give you a pass. But if it's you and it's me, I will be goddamned. Oh no, we share half on everything. It's half on the life. Damn it, we share half bills. If you cleaning up everything, then damn it, I better be fixing everything, and the outside of the house better be right. Like that's how we do it in my crib. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't speak for everybody's crib, but in my crib, my wife handle the inside, I handle the outside, and we meet somewhere in the middle. Sometimes she might go out there and clip her head. Sometimes I might get in here and wash a dish. Like that's just how we do it. But if one of us is at home all day by ourselves, not working, now it's kind of weird because for COVID, she been working at home 24/7. I've been working at home 24/7. So it's really been easy because we kind of just been playing off each other, or we'll just have a family clean day, that type of shit. But you know what I mean? But yeah, Rita, you feel me? Like we over here, man, we believe in that. Like it's manhood, not servanthood. Should nobody in no relationship be sitting there feeling like they carrying 100% of the fucking weight? That ain't fair. At that point, it's not a relationship. It's a dictatorship. You get the fuck on. You feel me, Pat? Like I can make myself unhappy. I can make myself feel like a slave. I don't need a partner for that. If I got a partner, shit should feel. I would say this: it ain't your job as a partner to make somebody's life easy, but you having a partner should, by nature, make you and her feel like your lives are easier. Now, last call, I'm gonna say this: nobody should pay all of the bills if both people work. Both people should pay bills if both people work. It's 2021. Now, I will say if the man don't work, then the woman should carry the bills if they're a real relationship. But that also kind of encompasses the man being a man despite not having a job. You feel me? You can't be a man that I'm on Madden all day, but I'm still trying to call the shots. That shit ain't gonna hold up, ain't gonna hold weight. Because what we gotta realize is a lot of the issues with manhood out here is the fact that women have been trained to be independent because we stopped being men. But I won't even say we, because a lot of us weren't necessarily part of the generation that caused it to happen. But there's a generation of men that were out of the house, whether it be by choice because they were in the streets, or by circumstance, whether it be they got locked up, they got killed early, they died early. You know what I mean? But there's a whole generation of women that have had to go past the feminist movement into the place of I am now going to be the head of household at all times. And I don't need a man. So what happens is unless you are a real man, and this is what we got to get alpha male real, you feel me? Like it can't be no I'm trying to punk my woman, and I think that's being an alpha male, or I'm a bully, and that's alpha male, or because I'm real aggressive, I'm being alpha male. No, it got to be like my vision, my potential, my plan for my life is so well laid out that my woman don't mind submitting because she can believe in the fact that I'm going to handle it. She can see in the way that I'm carrying myself, in the way I've planned on my life, no matter where I'm at in my life. She can see that I have a good enough plan that she can get on board enough to follow that. And then it don't matter who making the money, because then that's just like, we got to get out of this gender role shit. Like household work is household work. If you live by yourself, you doing all of the shit. So it don't even matter. If you got a partner, it's pretty much just, hey, I don't like dishes, you do. You go ahead and handle that. I don't mind sweeping, doing the vacuuming. I can get the bathrooms. You go ahead and handle the laundry, and you take care of wiping down the, you know what I'm saying, the baseboards. You go ahead and get the dusting while I hit this. You feel me? So I think it's just a matter of damn the gender roles of men being men, women being women. Forget the roles, but really living up to what those two things mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might see some of us call people kings and queens, but we got to actually live up to them roles. Otherwise, that shit just words that sound cool. You did? So I think what she's basically saying is she got a point. She should be able to take a day off.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest point that's been made is when last call said the house shouldn't be fucked up, that's whoever at home. Because I don't want it to be seeming out here like we saying that because she's a female, she's talking about a man, and we saying that, oh, you know what I mean, the female should be at home. No, whoever at home shouldn't be fucking up the house. And if you are at home and you are normally taking care of the crib, and I come home and I notice that the dishes just ain't done. Not the house fucked up, but just like a job ain't done or some shit. All right, I'm gonna give you that pass because usually you consistent. Just like my boss gonna give me a pass if I call out this week because he know that 9 times out of 10 I'm there. So like it's you build up that working capital. But I think the biggest thing from this video that like me and I had this video playing in the background while I was looking up shit today, and I noticed my mom, my aunt, you know what I'm saying, my people that was over here, like all of them started kind of getting into a good dialogue, and I realized the biggest thing that kept coming up to me is the loss of man and womanhood. It's become so individualistic. We don't know how to be partners to each other. You did. Like I think the biggest lesson I've learned in the 15 years I've been with my wife is that we can be great individuals or we can be great partners, but you can't do both at the same time. Like if you're gonna be a partner, you got to be willing to hold up whatever your piece is, and you got to be willing to also be humble enough to accept roles that fit where you are in the relationship. If I suck at financial planning, I can't keep trying to be the head of the treasury. That don't make sense. I'm gonna lead us to financial ruin. I gotta pass that off to my counterpart who may be better, and vice versa. If she sucks and she racking up debt, she got to slide that over here. If my credit score going up and hers going the other way, then you got to slide it over here so that both of us can go up. You feel me? I'm sorry for going on a rant, people, but I told y'all I'm saucy tonight, man. It's mom dude birthday week, so your boy's feeling fine. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta bear with me. Go ahead, partners. I'm sorry.
You know what?
We're gonna get to the next video in a minute too.
You know what phrase she said gave me PTSD? Is this phrase?
What's that? What's up?
If you've been working all day, stop.
Right.
Stop right there.
Working all day.
All day.
You've been working all day, indeed.
If I've been all right, we've established what I've been doing all day.
Indeed.
We know that off bat, what I've been doing.
Now, last call.
You said it.
You cutting up. Chill. I ain't gonna even front. I've been there, but you terrible.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Now, Padawan is the single man out of the group. So last call, don't trip. He gonna feel you. And if you had called me 16 years ago, I would have been right. I ain't mad. I understand. You joking, but there's some truth in there. All good jokes have some truth in there.
It was past 15 years ago. If it was like 20 years ago, he would.
Now I ain't gonna lie. We've all been there. But even in them cases, what I'm talking about is more long term. Like to me, if we didn't got to the point where we living with each other, or even if it's only been a month, that means we have gotten to a place where I feel like I know you enough for that to happen. Because most men who are real men are really kings in their castle. And most queens who are real queens are queens in their castle. You feel me? So what we're going to look at is for anybody to give up their space, that's a big move. So if we talk, so we ain't talking about like, you know what I mean?
Especially if
shorty with the wop wop, you know, from the club that was. We talking more about like, hey, we done kicked it for a minute and like, I fuck with you. Like, I think we can do something long term. We moving in to see what happened. And now we in this position. You feel me? Like, at this point, it's time to, man, like, if we both homeless, if we both broke, we got to take care of the tent we live in as we homeless. So if one of us working, the least I can do is take care of the home while you gone. What else I got to do? And what I'm gonna be real with, we act like taking care of a home is that really deep, but what it really is, if you eat, go ahead and wash it right then. It takes 30 seconds and you done. You did. It's really just if on these commercials, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum this room. On this, okay, I got this I got this little 30-minute section between this favorite live stream and that favorite live stream. I'm gonna go up here and do this. It ain't that deep. You can make it happen. Already grown, man. Appreciate you, fam. Peace out. Peace out. Already blood. Right on. We got family in the building. Right on. Respect. Respect. Exactly, last call. You should have pride to do it. And I'm sorry, again, I'm sorry for ranting. I know we've been on this ain't topic for a minute, but man, when I tell you, like, I be really feeling this shit, like, as far as, you know what I mean, like, this manhood shit. Like, if y'all know the partners, like, if you go all the way back to even our first videos, like, that's something that we really feel like is important. And we ain't talking about that manosphere shit. Like, we talking about, like, just really, like, what it looks like to be a grown-ass alpha male man in 2021. Where you can carry your head high, keep your respect as a king, have the respect of your queens, and still be moving with respect in the world without having anybody feel like less than when you leave their presence. You feel me?
Respect me. Oh,
and this shorty, like, even though I think she kind of said it in a wild way, like, for one, she a little too aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So she gonna have to have a really strong man that's gonna be able to kind of deal with that. But for two, exactly, that's gonna be a problem. You're gonna want to take that down a notch. But I'm gonna say this though, again, her points aren't necessarily invalid because at the end of the day, she do deserve a day off if she been grinding. But the thing that killed me is I don't know that she been grinding.
Yeah,
something about this video, because a real woman, like, all right, me and my woman have flipped spots several times in our relationship where either one of us have been working or neither one of us been working or both of us. You know what I mean? Like, we've done that. We've done the flip-flop game where one of us has had to be financial head of household. At no point when the other person was working did one of us had the time to be out here making a video about shit.
Yeah. That's
what
really got me.
For one, we both believe in working. So even if one of us wanted to just be a permanent house, anything, that shit ain't gonna work. Like, we just grinders like that. We like to get up and feel like we made up. Yeah, we just got that shit about us. You know, we Capricorns. You already know, Pat. You know, the partners know. You feel me? But, like, I think even if we had to be, I think the one thing I've seen is that, like, the only way that works is if you're willing to get your ass up and make it work. Like, whatever, like I tell my son, you have no job or no responsibility, sir. You're 6. You don't have nothing to do. You get the fun life. So if all I'm asking you for is for these hours of school, for you to be focused for that, that's your contribution to the family. Just like daddy get all his work done so I can sit here and I can have fun and I can podcast and I can stream and I can hang out with my friends. You feel me? And I can go play basketball. You feel me? What's good, Black? Peace, King. But you know what I mean? Like, so, like, in a family setup, everybody got to do their part. And I think that's the biggest thing that I'm trying to drive home or, like, get out of my system is, like, when she said this, I noticed a lot of this out here. Like, when I'm talking to even some of my homeboys down here, a lot of it is they work, but they don't realize the other part of it. Yeah, you work, but so does your wife. So now what? Now y'all both at work all day, but the housework still got to get done. If you're going to expect her to do everything, what extra are you doing that compensates for the time that she's doing everything that y'all both should be doing? You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, it used to be there was only 2 roles. There was really only 2 roles you could fill: breadwinner, homemaker. You feel me? But nowadays, it ain't like that. Like, you got women out here that want to be career women. You can't shut that down. But you also got to realize, unlike what Kevin Samuel might think, I be feeling them on the fact that, like, women need to be understanding and be, what does he call it? Agreeable. I agree with that. But you can't ask them to give up their degrees and their jobs at this point. Like, it's 2021. We can't put that cat back in the bed. That shit, women got power. So what we got to do is now respect it and now make it line up in our households. And I guarantee you, if you as a real man come in with a plan, and that's what it go back down to, it's us men. If we come out with a plan, a woman's going to follow because she's going to respect it enough to see that, oh, that's one less thing that I got to do. A lot of women, their biggest complaint is they got to sit there and do the work and plan. If you figure out the plan for the family for the year, and all the woman got to do is go to work and come home and do her whatever her role is in the house, that's easy money for them. But we've given up planning. We be trying to sit there and ride along like the kids. I'm gonna go to work and do what you want me to do, baby. No, fuck that. We can't do that. Otherwise, we're gonna keep getting women like this. And the more women we get like this, at some point, what's gonna happen is we're gonna run out of our being out. Right now, we outnumbered by women. So at any point, men are in the power seat only because of the fact that we are still the commodity. But you get enough women like this that feel like they don't need us no more. Now we're not in the commodity no more. Now we are liabilities. Then what the fuck we gonna do? Then we're gonna be losing out on all that bomb ass that last call was talking about. Now we out here, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean no harm, but Palmers ain't gonna never take the place of a queen. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
But if you try to tell me something, don't be yelling.
The rude ass talk, yeah, honeybee. The rude ass talk was crazy. I did what you're saying on that though, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even from the old school. I'm not a senior. I'm 37. But what I say is I agree with you. Like I feel like it's a way that you can be raunchy, you can be funny, you can have blue comedy, you can be aggressive, you can be all of these things without having to sound like you're outside of your place. Like when a woman talk like that, it sounds like a man. So on that part, I've always felt Kevin Samuels, and I hate to bring his name up on our podcast again outside of that one time, but I'll be honest, like you'll be making some good points sometimes. The way he says sometimes ain't always the way Tiz would do it, but when he say that women can be too aggressive, I think this is the type of person that he talking about. Like, ain't no man coming home from work after I done put in 8 to 12 hours, depending on who the man is and what job he doing.
10 to 12.
And I come home and then you try to talk to me like that. Like, I done dealt with the boss. I done had to cuss him out today. I done dealt with customers, clients, consumers, patients, whatever my occupation is. I done dealt with them acting a fool.
You know what?
I can't come home to my queen acting a fool. Like your house supposed to be, your castle supposed to be your peace. I can't come home and it be turmoil in your voice.
Let me rant right quick. Tiz, now that you brought that up.
Ran on. I'm gonna pull up the next video while you rant. Go ahead, do your thing.
Let's get. I'm ready to laugh. If you have a point to make, and I mean, even if it's a right point or whatever, as soon as you start yelling, screaming, coming out the mouth wrong, I'm not listening. I'm just not. I don't care who you are.
Factoid.
Go down the list
That's
of people.
Factoid.
I don't care. You could be the Maharaja. You could be the president.
The Maharaja.
You could be the Dalai Lama. You could be Jay-Z.
Hey, can I pause you? I want you to go off on this rant. I want you to go off on the rant that. Don't get me wrong. But I have to ask a question. And this is to the chat, to you, to Face, whoever know the answer to this. What the fuck is a Maharaja?
I don't know, man. That sounds funny.
It's one of them things I've heard of a bunch, but I've always been too lazy to actually look up. And I know a lot of shit, but I don't know what the fuck a Maharaja is. I know it's some type of a leader, but what a leader of what?
It's some Indian shit. It's some Indian
shit. Is it a
shit.
religious leader?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I think so, but it's
Pod Squad. This is what y'all get when Tears is saucy. It's all over the place. I know. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I know. God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you ever feel like doing something financial, It's more than appreciated. But again, the best way you can support us on our road is to like, comment, share, subscribe. That's it. Love y'all. But yeah, go ahead, Pat. Sorry to cut your wheels, my brother.
Oh yeah, and I work 10-hour shifts of people just cussing me out and screaming, and I don't got nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to help them. If I get 10 hours consecutive of people screaming at me while I'm fixing stuff that somebody else fucked up, I had a whole day where I was just fixing up fuck ups or whatever. 10 hours of that, and then I come home or I go anywhere and you start screaming at me, I'm not listening to nothing you say. Not a damn thing.
Not a nilch.
I get paid a certain amount of hours to be nice when I don't want to be. And
that's it. That's it.
And if it was in the streets or anywhere else, I wouldn't have to be. That wouldn't even be the logical thing to do.
Let me put a pin in that.
So,
Pat, you just spoke a whole word and you don't even know it.
Huh?
You just spoke a whole word and you don't even know it, bro. Like, think about this, Pat. Think about this, Pat. Black women. Hey, let me see your transcript. Peace, queen. Peace. Black women. Y'all go around every day having to put on a mask and having to be nicer than what you want to be in that moment because the workplace might call you the angry black lady or the lady with an attitude. Y'all go through every day having to smile at dudes y'all don't even like just because if not, you scared he might call you a bitch or a hoe or try to talk shit to you all of a sudden because you don't want to give him the time of day. That same mask y'all put on, we have to put on. We got to go out here and smile in a client's face because if we don't get that contract and now we can't come home and make that money. We got to go out here and shuck and jive for boss to make sure that he don't see us as the angry black man. And now we out here and we can't take care of y'all. So it's the same mask. You feel me? It's the same mask of
take the mask off.
Right. And now it's the Me Too movement. So we also got to be out here and we got to make sure that we're also putting on the mask of like we're in a transitional period where we don't even always know what to say. So we feel y'all. Y'all got to feel us. Y'all can't come home and hit us with that same angry banter like that lady just had. Most of us that are real men, we want to be better. We realize that although we want to stay men, there are a lot of things that we have done that just don't work, that just have not necessarily been the healthiest. You did? Face, when you get your avatar, upload a pic of yourself. Preach on that. Girl, preach on that. Let me see your transcript. Preach on that.
I'm going to say this again. I ain't done shit to you.
Right. But like
the other niggas did. I didn't do shit to you.
Hey, Face, when you get a chance, man, put a pic up for your avatar, man. Let me see your transcript in the chat. She says, you need to have some type of representation for yourself. If you got a pic on your computer or your phone, upload that John. But yeah, man, like the manhood shit, man, like we got to get on it, man. Now, I'm sorry to take it serious. Y'all know these lives do not usually be this serious. Usually it's just us fucking around and acting a fool. But sometimes, man, something hit me and I got to go. And I don't mean no harm, but you can ask Face, you can ask Pat. It's something about me, like when I feel it, I got to go. Otherwise, I feel like I've done myself a disservice. I've done the world a disservice, or I haven't served my purpose. So I apologize if it bothered anybody, but that rant, you know what I mean? I had to get that out of me. You did.
Now let's get
men be men, women be women. Now I don't know who put this one right here up at all. I don't even know what this is, but don't do this. It's not with that play.
Face video.
It makes it look better professionally. Friendly faces. Bet. All right, Face.
This is my face video.
Hold on, Pat. Face. I don't know if he can hear us, bro. His Wi-Fi be acting funny. Yo,
Yeah.
when we be saying we reinvesting this shit, man, we trying to get Face connection right. Because if y'all notice, we be struggling keeping them in stream, especially when we go on the lives. Really, just the lives. The Zoom don't really fuck up that bad. But if y'all, hey man, if y'all ever see fit to help, man, buy a piece of merch, do something. We trying to work it out. But we trying to get him right with this connection, man. He lives out in the boonies. So connections are very hard to come by out there. He live out there in Bonanza Land. So he live on the wild frontier.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever see his house from the aerial view on Google Maps, that shit looks like some fucking Night of the Living Dead, Last House on the Left type shit. So yeah, help us out. But Face, they say you need to put an avatar up, champ. You need to have some type of a picture up for your avatar so you can have like, something friendly. And, we appreciate that, Honeybee. We already know, you and Donnell, y'all been here from the giddy up. So y'all already have seen y'all seen us come from no faces to no videos to videos. Y'all been here from the giddy up. So y'all already know, but I feel we need that good feedback from Let Me See Your Transfer so we can know what to do to keep getting better, man. We appreciate it. Well, Face, get an avatar, man. They want to see some type of a picture up there when you go camera off like mine. If you want me to, I can send you the.
We can do that.
If you want me to, too, I got the individual picture from the drawing that Pat did. Man, that's what my avatar is, my individual picture from off that jump. So I can send you yours if you want.
That's fine.
I got you.
You could do that.
Yeah. Bet it. We'll set it up at our meeting this week. Thank you. Let me see your transcript. That's love. That's love, Queen. Because I know you be kicking it. He is connected to neither. So in the part of the country he lives in, Ethernet is not available and Wi-Fi is extremely limited as far as even having a provider that can do it, which is kind of in the struggle. So it is what it is.
Y'all ever been on a road trip and you're on that road trip, you see nothing but trees, but you see a mailbox, but you never see the house, but you
never see the house, but it's something back there, but it's nothing else on that road.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's like. It's like that. You're gonna see the mailbox, you ain't gonna see the house.
Yes. He is on a mobile hotspot, but it does not work very well because again, it's kind of the house.
I'm in the damn woods.
Me and my brother, we are the family man. So Pat, if he had that same situation, it would be just him. There would be nothing else sucking internet from him. With me and Face, we got wife, kids, you can tell them to get off the internet, but if you got kids, y'all already know what that's like. So I've literally caught my son in his closet at 3 a.m. watching Netflix on his tablet, huddled up like a damn crazy man. If you got kids, you just know the struggle with the Wi-Fi. So it is what it is.
Yep, that's why I pulled out.
But we are working towards it. You know what I mean? Every financial donation helps. Every like, comment, share, and subscribe helps because it gets us closer to getting monetized, which will help tremendously. And yeah, man, we getting there, but we got a long way to go.
Hey, thanks, Black Anonymous. I am.
Yeah.
But you know what? The dopest part, though, y'all. The dopest part is that y'all gonna be able to say that y'all been here since the very beginning. So when we do get it all together and we hit perfection, y'all gonna be the only ones that can say, nope, we've been there. We remember when. And y'all are the ones that we do it for. The ones that's been here from the giddy up. So yeah, let's get into whatever the hell this video is. I don't know who put this, but I think Pat said that this is his face video.
This is my face video. Prepare yourself.
If it's a face video, if you've never seen a face video before, this is the disclaimer that needs to go out to you. It is not safe for work. if you have small children or children under the age of 14 that you are worried about seeing something that they should not be exposed to, please remove them from the room. If you are squeamish, if you are nervous about seeing any sexual activity, violence, aggression, or anything at a very extreme level, this is probably the time to go ahead and click off for a minute and come on back in about 5-10 minutes when we done. And but we don't know what's going to happen because if you've ever seen a face video, we never know what the fuck is going to happen. So when Pat is saying that this right here is a face video, we're going to pray. So again, remove small children. This is not safe for work, and we have no idea what we're about to watch. But here we go.
People, don't mess with everybody, y'all. You see this man? He got a leather jacket. It's the summertime. I just want.
It's hot as shit.
Look.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Run it back. That nigga was not. It was not. Y'all do not play games.
Oh shit!
You see, it's the summer. You see this man full with
that fool with Yosemite Sam.
That
does he know these people? No, Face didn't put this up there. We're not gonna blame my brother for this one. This is Pat. This is little brother. This ain't big brother. This is little brother on this one. Don't blame big bro. Big bro innocent on this one. This is Pat.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
This is Pat Honeybee. I didn't see.
This is
yes, me. It's Pat.
Yeah.
My heart. Yo.
All I look
yo.
How
yo, what's up, Guan? What's up, Guan, boy? What's up, Guan?
Look at how he's dressed. This is obviously the summer. You know what I'm saying? She's in the bikini.
I will tell you this. Does he know these people?
He has to know something. He probably don't know that guy very well. I'm gonna say this sometimes. Sometimes the lighter complexion don't take.
Hey, Darnell!
Oh shoot, it is Darnell.
Peace, Queen.
Oh, I'll say this guy tried to be a Logan Paul or a Jake Paul,
bruh,
to the wrong guy,
bruh. All right, this is a message to everybody, and this is something that I've been through. If you are at a black function and you're the black friend that's used to being around with white people, school them. Mm-hmm. See, I was the one growing up. If you remember at ODU, I was the one that I was cool with everybody. I was cool with the white folk, the Indians, the Arabs, I ain't give a damn. You feel me? So I might pull up with anybody, but I used to have to kind of let them know before we went around the crew, like, hey, there's some things that you might not want to do because it might cause a negative reaction in this group because this group's culture is very different than yours. And no, I understand both. I'm going to tell you, you don't want to do that over here because you're going to get your ass fucked up. So make sure you keep that at home. Yo, he pushed. But no, little white dude was swole as fuck, though. White dude was swole as hell. He wasn't no little guy. He was little, but he was like cannonballish. He was like maybe 5'8", but he was a good 200. Buck 90. I mean,
let me be real with the pod squad, right?
Sometimes he had some thrust with them lats and them traps.
Sometimes Tiz was the guy that I had to warn everybody
God
else
damn it.
about.
God damn it.
That
hey,
guy,
man.
That's
hey, man. Hey, man. That was back then, man. I've come a long way, brother.
I know.
A long way, brother.
No.
But no, I'm gonna tell you who I. If you want to understand what Pat is saying, what he's trying to tell y'all is the guy that you're seeing with that leather jacket on. I owned that same leather jacket for a lot of years in my life. Probably had that same hoodie and jeans and boots combo. This is probably what you could catch me looking like on a random Friday night in about 2003.
With the fitted.
So what he's telling you is he ain't lying. I can't argue with him because he definitely knows that I can sympathize with this guy that got pushed in the pool. And shit might have went this way. I can't even argue with it, but I'm not saying that was right. Hold on. Did I see that? Did I
what?
See?
Yeah, you saw him with the. You saw it.
Did this nigga pose?
Who?
Did this motherfucker pose when he pushed him? Look at him in the background.
No,
he's dancing.
He was
He over there. He over there. Man, I got that swag. My head back there like that. Nigga, what? Are you swag surfing, motherfucker? Before you got shot?
He was said it's going down in 3. He was.
Yo. He gave him a countdown?
Yeah. You saw it. He was giving them the signal that, hey, this is about to go down.
I missed that the first time.
Run it back. Let them see. Now I want everybody to know if you it's the summertime.
You can't give it the countdown.
You see a guy with a jacket and some pants.
Yeah.
And like it's
all right. Listen to me.
Like it's winter time.
This dude about my complexion. When you get to being my complexion, when you look like me or my brother face, I'm gonna tell you. If you got on all that in the summertime, you ain't there for nothing good.
No.
You are either there to cause the trouble, or you are there to make sure that when trouble happens, that shit get put out real quick. But you not there to party. See that lady he talking to? She there to party. That Caucasian gentleman that pushed him. He was there to party. This man is there for war.
And to get
somebody is either
talking to the girl.
You feel me? Somebody either just got fucked up and he came there to hide out, or he's about to fuck something up.
Oh yeah, he's about to fuck something up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like look, he about to cue in that he about to do it.
He like, all right, you all right now? Yeah, shorty, I'm just here kicking it. Oh, this motherfucker tripping. Oh, this motherfucker. Fuck that. Everybody gotta die. I told y'all about this shit. Just got this fucking coat. It's the last Averex ever sold. These are the last pair of Pele jeans you will ever see. The last pair of Pepe jeans.
You ever been?
They don't even make Averex no more. You can't be pushing me in the pool with this shit on.
Ever been the odd black man out in I would say a multicultural event?
Yup. At ODU every time. Because remember, you got to remember what I used to do. I used to leave y'all and just walk off. Where do you think I ended up? In a bunch of random ass meetings, events, and shit that they had shit to do with nobody that looked like me, but I was in there and I was sitting there agreeing. That's how I always just knew it. That's how everybody knew who I was. I would just randomly pop up in the Indian rice meeting. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all got this curry chicken over here? Can I have some?
Yeah, free food, man.
Right on. God bless y'all. Y'all all right with me?
You right, last call. He was shooting in every direction because he's in shock.
Yo, he shot
him in the water.
He shot white dude, black gal, and
was not
everything else in between. Every pigeon in the radius got hit.
You could tell the way he dressed, he wasn't there for the pool.
Yo, all right, right here. People.
Like
it's palm trees in the back, and he got on a hoodie.
That's what I'm saying.
Leather. Not just the leather. Because I done seen some dudes in Cali rock the leather out of nowhere. But he got on a hoodie and a leather. How cold you think it is that day? I mean, all his weed.
I mean, the wind is blowing.
All his weed.
But
damn it, last call. All his weed. wet as hell.
You gotta wait till
you know everybody had to get shot.
He mad.
Thank you, Honeybee. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you. But if you can't do nothing else, just hit the like on the way out or in. You know, wipe your feet. Wipe your feet. God bless.
I don't know why these Logan Pauls.
But right here.
I don't know why
I'm gonna tell you.
Pauls. It's I don't know if y'all noticed it, but it's a trend of when these Logan Pauls be around thug dudes and then want to play with them.
Absolutely.
Like they're frat friends and they're not frat friends.
See what's happening is, Pat, you got our generation going out, Logan Paul's generation coming in, and you got another generation behind that. So we're at a weird juxtaposition of like these three different, very different generations. Like the young generation that's like in elementary school right now, early middle school, 6th grade, it's very different than your 8th to 12th grade college crowd, which is very different than the crowd that we are in. You feel me? So you got a weird juxtaposition going on of like all of these different like these different angles on how we gonna handle life. And that's the problem. But right here, what you have is the prime juxtaposition. You have the YOLO crowd, which is the crowd that's right after us, Pat. They started right after us. We saw this happening in flip-flops back in the day when we used to go party. We saw it coming, like, oh, these niggas crazy. All right. But we thought it was cool. Well, now that's what we got. We got the hot girl summer and the I don't give a damn niggas out here, and they acting a fool.
Look, man.
And then you got us. That man in that leather coat, he come from where we come from. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Last Action Hero. Nigga coming about the water with the foil. Fire, fire, fire!
Man, he was duck hunt on everybody. Like,
yo, that motherfucker ain't hit nothing, but shot everything in the clip.
That white dude.
This is why we have bystanders keep getting hit. Because this is what we need. People in the hood. People in the hood. I don't know if they got this no more, but when I was growing up, and I grew up in 3rd Ward, Petersburg, you can look up Petersburg, Virginia. It has been rated in the top 2 worst cities in Virginia for the past 10 years. It's always between it and Hopewell. And then one year Hopewell will win, then we will win. And every once in a while, Portsmouth sneaks this little nasty head in there.
That's where I'm from.
So I just want y'all to be clear. We got to teach people how to shoot. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say, this is, again, I'm going to go off on the rails. I told y'all, Tia saucy. So I don't give a damn. I'm going to talk. I got a lot of shit to say that ain't got shit to do with nothing, but I'm going to say it. And if it touch you, and if it help move you, or if it does something to you, and it helps you like it helps me, then ride with that shit. If it don't, let that shit pass and listen to Padawan and face when he cut in. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I'm here for the joke.
We got to teach our young people to shoot. I don't care if they're a gangbanger. I don't care if they're a straight arrow square. We got to teach them to shoot. You got people of other races and other cultures that are building up their war arsenal as well as their skill in using said arsenal. We can't keep shooting with the gun sideways and popping off, hitting nothing. Now, me personally, my grandfather taught me how to hunt. So from an early age, I can pluck the wing off and fly from 100 yards. And we're going to hit that motherfucker accurate. We're going to dial that shit in real tight, and it's gone. You heard me. But the average person, like they don't even, like when I was growing up, I grew up in the hood, but we had YMCA. We was taught archery. So at an early age, you was learning how to work on your aim and shit. You feel me? When I was growing up, you still had people with hunting licenses in your life. You had an uncle that would take you out fishing and hunting real quick just on a weekend excursion just to hang out with all of the nephews. You feel me? So like I was learning this shit as a young boy, and to this day, I can handle a firearm, I can handle a knife, and I'm talking about combat or for the field. So whether we talking about survival or we talking about survival, we good. We need to start teaching our children this because you can't come up out the water like this. Mm-hmm. Now I respect my brother. I feel him. He was mad that damn cheap leather. He know that leather gonna crack the fuck up.
I think he was
Pat. That ain't no warning shot. You know what that was? That's your pride hurt. That leather gonna crack. That leather is gonna crack the fuck up tomorrow.
No, he was pissed
because it ain't real leather. That shit is leather. You heard me?
Same way.
Yes, we're gonna teach them how to get a permit. But first of all, we got to teach them to respect the guns. A lot of people will, when you grow up hunting and you see what a bullet does to flesh, that's the main reason why to this day I've never shot at a man that didn't deserve it. I've never shot at a man not knowing what the fuck was gonna happen. I've never picked up a gun not respecting what it can do. A lot of these young people, the first time they see it hit flesh is in a person. Oftentimes innocent people because they've never been trained. So they shooting that crazy shit and they hit bystanders. We got to teach our people how to be able to fight back because there's something coming and we're going to need to be ready. That's all I'm going to say. People who know. People who don't know, please catch up or email me offline and we got you. But yeah. I digress. I digress. Now this motherfucker out the water.
His gun is shooting for him. All the cuss words that he want to say, the gun is doing it.
You remember when you was little and you would fall in on the No, never robbing the hood. Never robbing the hood. Actually, I give back to the hood every single day. I work in one of the worst neighborhoods in America. And I am instrumental in making sure that future generations are pushed forward. So I would definitely disagree with what you got to say on that. But what I will say is I am on my Robin Hood shit because I do believe that wealth should be distributed more fairly. And I do believe that a lot of the people in the hood deserve more than what they're given by society, government, etc. So, yeah. But I can understand how you feel that way. Like, I will say this. I am from the hood. So I am what you would call a ratchet intellectual. I am very intelligent, but I really do believe in nigger shit. You feel me?
And I'm just,
you know what I mean? Yeah. And we're three very different dynamics on this show. Like Pat is his own person that is a mixture of a bunch of shit. I am a mixture, and then Face is a mixture, and we kind of mix together to be a mix of the mix and the mix. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all be in the mix with us, and we all in the mix, champ.
I think I
you heard me, King.
Much.
Oh no, the archery, I'm nice with that shit. Yes, Robin Hood. Now that I am nice with the archery. And I can shoot crossbow, I can shoot compound bow, and I can shoot actual old school longbow. So yeah, I'm pretty nice with that. I'm also pretty proficient with blades, as in knives and swords. I'm decent. I'm decent with a bow, staff, or spear. My specialty is hand to hand, but I do some shit. But yeah, I'm into some shit, and
I'm into blades.
I'm definitely a strong proponent of self-defense. This right here, though, my man got mad because his pleather got wet, and then he shot up a bunch of air shit. We gotta stop. It's funny because it's like, nigga, what are you doing? You're coming up out of here looking like you Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator coming out of the water. Nah, nigga, stop.
But to me, not even in the wrong, man.
No, he wrong. He's shooting up shit for a push. Come on, champ.
I'd be mad.
Pat. I feel you with the face video, but you ain't gotta have a face attitude. No, that ain't. Come on, son. You know that shit wrong.
I would be
like,
mad.
think about this.
I'm just trying to see how this.
If this me, I'm coming up out of the water for sure, and I'm coming up out of the water hot for sure. But I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass. Stick man that pushed me, he getting beat the fuck up. You did. Leather coat coming off, shirt coming off, pants might have to come off. But dude that pushed me get beat the fuck up. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't about to shoot. I ain't about to shoot up the party. I ain't got to ruin everybody tonight because this fucker wanted to be a dick. I'm gonna just beat up this nigga.
That nigga said my night ruined. Everybody night ruined. Well, day part.
Because you gotta think back to when you was this. Think back to when you was in. Think back to when we was at ODU, right? Pete, we young men. 21, 20, 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm still trying to get back to that lady right there.
Mm-hmm. But the lady looked like she was a part of it at the end too. Almost.
If she set dude up, that's crazy. Yeah, this is okay.
Look at it.
Pat,
at the end,
I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I'm a bit appalled with you right now, sir. I did not. Yeah. Pat on his face shit this week, y'all. I can't explain it. I never heard of it. I never heard
somebody
of it.
sent it to me.
I never heard of it. Hold on. Let's see what's the next thing. I'm trying to see where we already been and where we got to go. It's so much shit. All right, we did that.
You did the
we
base
did
video
that
first.
We did that. Okay, I got it. I don't know whose this is, but it's somebody's.
No, it ain't mine. That's World Star.
And
so it's probably fake.
Who the fuck is that? Is that Judge Joe Brown? Is that Judge Joe Brown looking drunk?
It looks like Joe Brown and
Big Judge Joe Brown be hitting that sauce, man.
Yeah,
he be saucy like I am right now.
I seen that video too.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna take an intermission. And I'm gonna tell y'all why, people. I need a break real quick, and I'm sipping on alcohol. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a secret about me. Tears don't drink like that. Tears has really pretty much stopped drinking since about 3 years. What's that? 2018, 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. So I am saucy right now, folks. And yeah, we're gonna take a break and look at Joe Brown. Now, Pat, how you doing, sir?
I'm good.
How you holding up with the stamina for the show? You got energy to keep going for a second?
Oh, sure.
Because I do want to make it through all these videos. I don't want to waste the videos at this point.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, man. I got this.
And my son graduates from kindergarten tomorrow. So I definitely want to. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? And in 34 minutes, your boy got a first grader. You heard me?
Oh, that's what's
so. I'm drinking a beer this late, honeybee. I don't even know why, but I feel great about it.
And I joined it.
Drink that coffee, girl. Get your latte on, your cappuccino, your espresso, your mocha
latte beer because I need to re-up, y'all.
Your frappuccino, your mocha chocolate. Oh man, I am going to definitely watch. I'm going to capture this part, and I'm going to show my son that you said congrats, little man. Cause see, my little guy, he be reading, so he gonna think it's real cool that somebody said hello to him on Daddy's podcast. Cause he be like, "Oh, Daddy, you going to do your podcast? I'm famous now, huh?" And if y'all ever wanted to know, that is Lil Man, my first grader, that introduces our podcast. When you hear the "Welcome to the Podnas," yeah, that's my little guy. Yeah, proud dad moment. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing on this show. But as you've seen with the partners, our show ain't really scripted or it ain't really got no format. It's just us being us and we just be chilling. Yeah, welcome. If you've never been here, welcome. If you've always been here, welcome back. Pod Squad, we know we love y'all for sure. And yeah, if you are new, go ahead and hit a like. It costs you nothing at all. It's absolutely free, but it helps us tremendously. So please, if you could, just hit that. And yeah. And I see we got like 4 people in the house. And I'm gonna tell y'all something out here in YouTube land. This is something that be bothering me out here these days, man. I see a lot of people that be like really tripping about their subscribers and like how many people is in your chat and all this shit thing. This is what I've learned about YouTube, man. It's millions of people. You did go through videos of people eating ghost peppers. What?
What? Wait, what?
I don't even. I'm gonna put that up there because I'm gonna get back to that in a second. But I'm gonna get this point out and then I'm gonna get. What the fuck? Last call off the chat.
We got.
But yeah, man. It ain't about how many people subscribe. It ain't about how many people in the chat. It's about connecting with those people that are there. And for me, I would rather have 4 people subscribe, 4 people in my chat, and them people actually be on the same page as me and my brothers while we doing our thing and while we talking, and they actually want to build with us, and they actually are enjoying the vibe, and they actually are finding something that they can connect with in our show, as opposed to having a million subscribers that may watch my shit in passing, that don't really give a shit about me, that don't really give a shit about my brothers, that the partners ain't really something they care about. It's just something they do. Like, I want more of a family vibe to our page. You know what I mean? And I'm willing, and like, again, y'all gotta understand how slow of a creep we willing to take. We looking at 1,000 subscribers in 10 years. That was our goal. 100 subscribers in the first year. In 10 years, we wanted to be monetized so we could actually start doing something with it. So you did. So this ain't got nothing to do about nothing. Again, this is just Tiz being saucy and just ranting and raving and talking and just speaking his speech, as the fuckboy Umar would say. You know, but I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all know we have conversations, you know, we have our weekly business meetings, and Donnell, Honeybee, y'all are people that we talk about because, like, what y'all want to see matters to us because y'all been with us from the beginning. Like, and we don't look at y'all as like no viewers or subscribers. Like, y'all the Pod Squad. Like, y'all family to us. Like, y'all been there from the beginning. Y'all have seen us fuck up, get it right, make it right, have great shows, horrible shows, and y'all still be here. And for some reason, that mean that it's something past the content. It's like we building a community. You feel me? And that's what we trying to be on. Like, so it ain't no whatever gang or none of that shit. It's just, I just appreciate y'all. And everybody don't always take time. How did we come up with the name? Good question. All right, so this is the story of our podcast. If you've never seen like the first episode or any of our storytelling, any of that shit. So basically, we all basically came of age together. Like, me and my bro Face, we've been knowing each other since middle school. We went to college in the same area in Virginia. We all from Virginia, and we went to college in the same area in Virginia. And my brother and Pat, they got cool at college. They went to the same school. So when I would come over to visit my brother, Padawan will be with him. So then me and Pat got cool. So then we all just kind of got cool. And then from there, like over the years, we formulated a friendship. I went to different schools myself. I bounced around. I kept getting kicked out of places. I ended up with them again. We So whatever. We all boys. But basically, like, you know, as you get older, I live in Georgia now. they still live in Virginia, so they're able to keep a tighter bond than I am. And you got the group text and shit, but people don't really be lining up with that shit after a while. People be getting stuck in life, you know what I mean? Life shit happens. People be having kids, life shit, my job, my family. I gotta take care of this. Oh, this bill happened. Oh, I'm going through this struggle, you know what I mean? So we had fell off. And when the COVID hit, everybody just had a chance to slow down enough to actually connect. So we started doing these weekly Zooms, and we was like, hey man, like I was watching. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ever heard of this dude named Kev on Stage, he's a big time YouTuber. He got his own app, all this shit, but he does podcasting. Yeah, that's my guy. And I was watching him, and the COVID kind of made me go through this transition spiritually. And I was going through this thing of like, I kind of know who I am now. So let me get some shit together. And watching Kev on Stage, I wanted to do a podcast. So I had it in my head. I've always wanted to do something in content creation, but I couldn't figure out what. And I was like, yeah, the podcast, that's it. At the same time as I was having this thought, I was also reconnecting with my bros, and me and my friends. We was having these weekly Zooms where it would just be all of us on the Zoom, just talking shit, reconnecting, reliving old days, talking about random shit. And we would be going for like 6-7 hours. It'd be like 3 a.m. We looking like, damn, niggas, we gotta go to work in the morning. Shit, the fuck. But it was just like we were just talking about random shit. I was like, yo, I want to do a podcast. So I told Pat. And Pat, he's a comic book artist, so he does his thing with that. And I was like, hey, by my birthday, and this was last year in 2020, I was like, by my birthday, which is a day before his birthday, I was like, hey, man, I want to have my podcast together, and I want you to go ahead and have the comic book finished and be already working on, the final processes of it. So for him, that meant he had to go ahead and actually finish up the final panels and all that and actually start submitting it so it can get colored and all that. So if you've seen past episodes, you started to see where he started to get that. Like we're almost, we almost at print with that. You did. And then for me, it was getting the podcast. But as in talking to my boys, you know what I'm saying? Over time, it's like about 6 of us that are like the core of our entire friend group. But over time, you know what I'm saying, through life and whatever, it ended up just being me, Pat, and Face on every call, on every Zoom call every week, just sitting there shooting the shit. And after a while, we was like, man, yo, Tiz want to do the podcast. I was like, hey, yo, y'all want to do it with me? And they was like, yeah, we want to do something like this anyway. Fuck it, might as well. And then
I've been thinking about it.
We was like, let's do it. And when we was doing it, we was like, what makes sense for us? And I was like, man, we just partners, just having a conversation. And I was like, hold up. Partners, obviously the little play on words, partners. And now you got it, partners. Nobody had it. And the domain name was available for us to get the website. So it made it easier when we go into trademark and copyright and get LLC. So that was really it. And now you got us 3 talking.
We got
to y'all
that shit now.
week
You can't get it
about shit you might care about or not care about. But the biggest thing for us is that we enjoy talking. And the biggest thing is we want other people to have conversations with us. Like we be having these conversations that we be really enjoying. We be like, well, shit, maybe somebody else want to hear them and maybe they want to add to them. And we might learn some more. And I would say I have learned more in these past, let's see, what we on, like 6 months since November, the end of November. You feel me? I've learned more from Donnell and Honeybee and Black Anonymous. And like, I learned more from the commenters and from Pat Face when they be coming with their topics than I've learned in a minute. Like, just because it's shit that, it's different perspectives than I'm different. You feel me? Right. And you would think it's so obvious last call, but nobody had thought of it. So we roll with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. When it's small, we get to actually interact. Like, and I almost kind of like it. Like, I like the fact that we're growing and we're not like blowing up too fast. Cause it's like every single comment, Tiz sees. So when y'all out there, that's me chatting back with you, making sure like I like having that dialogue in that like community feel where we're able to actually talk to people who watch our videos and we're actually able to interact with them. Like I want you to engage with our shit. Like, and that's been the most beautiful part. Like just meeting new people and hearing new perspectives. Cause like we got a lot of opinions. I'm opinionated as fuck, but I don't know everything. And I like when somebody teach me somewhere, like I really thought I had this shit pinned down, and somebody be like, yeah, well, you're not that wrong. You're not that right. I mean, I apologize. Y'all know I'm saucy. But like, you know, somebody tell me I'm not that right, and they put me on game, and then now I'm better because of it. You know what I mean? Or even when I may put somebody else on a different perspective, and now they're better because of it. But the end goal is everybody walking away from the conversation with a little bit more than they came in with, and that's the goal. So, you know, it's love. And Donnell, this is a sidebar again. We still got some more videos. I promise. I apologize. This is Tears. Y'all have never met Saucy Tears, but hey, y'all, what's poppin'? Donnell, I heard you today in that comment today. I heard you. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like we on authenticity and integrity. And if we are standing on peace, it would be less than showing integrity if a person said, hey, I will let y'all interview me because I'm trying to come back in a different way. And I don't at least consider it. You feel me? So we're going to still do the vetting process. You know, it ain't going to be no quick thing. But I feel like at the end of the day, our goal ain't to be in here stirring up no shit or getting into no shit. Our goal is to have everybody actually be able to watch content creators that they started watching and was actually enjoying, but have just started to fall into some other shit. Like our goal is to get people back to what they were doing that actually made people care about them in the first place and get them subscribers. So that's it from us, man. But I hear you, Donnell, and I want you to know, like, as an OG Pod Squad person, like we really definitely, your wisdom is always taken into consideration and highly respected with us. You know what I mean? So, but trust, Tiz got you. I got you, Queen. I got you. But going forward. Is this you, Pat? With this Judge Joe Brown wet face looking nigga? This got to be Face then. All right. So Face, you know, he was having technical difficulties, so we will still watch this video in honor. And I don't know what I'm about to see, but get the kids out the crib.
To qualify for
I
a
think
mortgage,
it's
you know,
we're Divvy.
Anytime is Face.
People without perfect financial past.
It could be just like Padawan when somebody come about the water shooting. You never know.
UFO enter your mind?
It was unidentified, and that's why it was so unsettling to us, because we weren't expecting it, because we couldn't classify it. But what I want to be really careful of here is that we don't jump to conclusions. Right? Don't sensationalize this or
little green men.
Little green men or extraterrestrial.
Respect. You're seeing something that defies explanation.
Right.
Very much.
Yes.
It was November 2004, and the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group was training about 100 miles southwest of San Diego.
Face would come with some wild shit, yo. Some old Mr. Ball and shit.
USS Princeton had detected what operators called multiple anomalous aerial vehicles over the horizon, descending 80,000 feet in less than a second. Fravor and Dietrich, each with a weapons system officer in the back seat, were ordered to investigate and found an area of whitewater in an otherwise calm blue sea. It appeared to them that an object about the size of a 737
y'all believe in aliens
under the water.
Y'all believe that the possibility of extraterrestrial life that could be able to come here to Earth and
about that got out. I said,
interact with us in some way.
That thing down there, and we saw this little white tic-tac looking object, and it's just kind of moving above the whitewater area.
Do you ever drop your phone and it sort of bounces off the countertop and then bounces off something else?
Hold on, what you said?
I said
when this video go off, you about to go in?
I'm gonna go in. Face know what he was doing with this. Y'all know I.
Oh shit! You about to go in?
Not to believe in aliens. But yeah,
right, Top Gun, X Factor. She said, "Do we got to get Mulder?" You heard me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Okay. So last call said he believed too. You know, just not as crazy as people make it out to be. Like he don't think it's as spooky and wild as people try to make it. Like it's probably some to it, but not as crazy. I can respect it. I think I'm on that line of thinking.
I'm on that
like,
vibe too.
Yeah, like it's something to it, but I don't think it's like these crazy creatures is about to come suck our brains out of no crazy shit. Like probably just some little microbacteria and some shit that's trying to get up to normal life level, you know.
I mean, if it's living, it's out planet.
See, I don't believe in time, so I believe in space, not time. So we on the different end of the spectrum. That's interesting. Last call, we're gonna have to build one day, champ. We're gonna have to build one day.
If you leave the Earth, the time is.
You don't need time. Yeah, it's all space.
It's all space.
It's all space. It's just a matter how stressed out that space is as to how you perceive time. That's all that is.
Time is just a matter of how long it's going to take for me to get from one distance to another. So
preach that good word. But I'm gonna tell you though, I want to hear last call's perspective. Hey, last call.
I do too.
This ain't that type of live, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to have a lot of free time, champ. So you gonna see Tiz doing these random lives a lot. I want you to come up on the panel, and I wanna build with you on that because I love to hear that different perspective. Time can be warped because it's part of space. It's really space. Space can be changed. A second is a second is a second. But we gonna build. I love last call. We gonna build on that. I like that. That's a damn good. Hey Pat, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna finish this video, then I'm gonna let you go because I know you got something to say. But last call, we're gonna get into it. I like that. That's a good ass damn topic
Like
for discussion.
No
brother.
predictable movement.
Yeah,
no
man.
predictable.
Oh, sister, I don't really know what last call is.
It was
because
just
it's last
like
call. So it's not really
acceleration.
Very random.
Acceleration.
As Dietrich circled above, Fravor went in for a closer look. So you're sort of spiraling down?
Yep. The tic-tac still pointing north-south. It goes
the tic-tac
and just turns abruptly and starts mirroring me. So as I'm coming down, it starts coming up.
So it's mimicking your moves.
Yeah, it was aware we were there. You want to see how close I can get. So I go like this, and it's climbing still. And when it gets right in front of me, it just disappears. Disappears. Like gone.
And you saw no visible propulsion, no wings or anything to make it fly in our atmosphere.
How much did they pay this guy to be on?
When it turned and started coming up, it was kind of like, okay, because we have nothing that goes that fast and just starts climbing at will.
Nothing that you know of.
Seconds later, the Princeton reacquired the target.
I believe
60
we got
miles
shit
away.
like that in our own
So no
arsenal
matter
that needed what people be seeing.
it just appeared there. Mm-hmm.
In seconds.
Yeah.
It was 60 miles away. Later, another flight crew encountered what they believed to be the same object and briefly locked onto it with a targeting camera before it zipped off again.
They didn't get a visual on it, but they did get this FLIR footage. The forward.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. I don't believe it, but it's
so you
shit.
got the infrared image, your eyesight, and the Princeton,
the radar,
all saying
either they paid this dude to be an actor,
yes,
or this is some.
The
real
Princeton had been tracking
shit.
the anomalous objects for days. Dietrich says they were unarmed.
You know, I felt the vulnerability of not having anything to defend ourselves, to not having any rounds, anything on the rails. If this was
Wait a minute. What happened?
Me not sure. It just stopped. We don't know.
It's a conspiracy.
We go.
They trying to keep
I'm
us
telling
knowing.
No, on God though. I be I know this is weird, and I'm gonna take y'all down a rabbit hole real quick, but I really believe that it'd be something that sabotages us every time we get off to a road.
Gremlins.
That space. Yep. That space. Preach that good word, Donnell. It's a freaky place, man. But go ahead, Pat. Go ahead, just go off, man. Go ahead on your rant. I know you've been wanting to talk about aliens for a minute. I don't know why you ain't never brought it up on the pod, but go ahead.
All I got to say is, I think we have, man. I think we have. But
we touched on it quick, but go ahead, get it in.
If let's say if they're aliens and they're here, or whatever, the first thing I'm going to ask is how long they've been here, and then I'm going to ask where they come from, because if you have technology or whatever that can get you over to our planet, and we don't know what planet you're coming from, and we have systems that pretty much look over all the planets around us and everything, that means you came from light years away. So that means you have technology that can get you over here to this planet safely through light years. That means you are like millions of years ahead of us in technology. To me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think all aliens are like tyrannical, imperialistic tyrants that's trying to take over everything. They could just be like as small as a virus and just smart enough and advanced enough to just create some stuff. We don't know how this could be or whatever, but it's insane to think that space is this big, just as immense as space is or whatever. Like our planet is nothing but a speck of dust wrapped around a little fireball that's traveling around bigger fireballs.
Still right.
You know what I'm saying? There's stars that if you put the star in the middle of our solar system or whatever, it would be as big as the orbit of Saturn around the sun or whatever. There's a star out there that big or whatever. If space is that immense that there's a star that big in the universe and it's still mad space for stuff, it makes no logical sense that there's something we're the only living thing in the universe. If we're not the only living thing in the planet, what makes us think that we're the only living thing in the universe? Shoot, we don't even know all the stuff that's living on this planet. Like, we're discovering stuff every day.
The ocean is still a vast, untapped world.
What? They just pulled up a what they call that junk? One of them anglerfish or whatever. They got a light on the top of their head. You know, that little light that travels.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. That's for, right? It's the track up.
Why can't we live up there? Because
we down here.
Well, no, the biggest thing is just figuring out the air system. If we can figure out a system to like generate air constantly, like what they got on the space station or something, but for like more of a larger population, I think it'll be possible. I honestly think they got the technology now. It's just they trying to hold it back because they don't want to let too much out because too quick would let people off. You got way too many conspiracy theorists out there, but that's just my weird ass, But I think they already got it. It's something to this shit, man. Like it's kind of egotistical and cocky with 3 tits. Word, last call.
Why stop at 3?
Yo, last call be tripping. Hey. What? Hey, man. That is possible.
Both.
But I think it's more like what Pat was saying, man. I think it might be like some smaller things. But I think the biggest thing is if they can get the air filtration systems situated where we can still be able to breathe normal oxygen to where it's the same level as what we breathe on Earth, and they can do it sustainably for a larger population, I think we'll get up there, but I also think they want to withhold technology a little bit, because if they do it too much too fast, they could let out too much. You know what I mean? So I think they're in a weird position. But if you've been watching the government the past maybe 12 years, 12 to 15 years, they've been starting to declassify a lot of documents that
they better they got to declassify that.
It's some things that make you go,
They got to declassify it now, because if anybody else declassify it, then it's going to look like the government is always hiding stuff. The government is always against the people. So now we're at a point where we got to have that released, pretty much.
Exactly.
You know what I learned about the solar system?
What's that?
It's not really a solar system. We actually are living in the sun. Like, the solar system is really like atmosphere of the sun.
Because you're talking about that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Because we're technically in the radiation field of the sun. Yeah.
Like, we're really actually living in the sun. It's just the center.
I dig what you're saying.
Is in the middle, pretty much.
Indeed.
And then it's not like
no lie detector here.
Those diagrams where the sun is like in the middle and the planets all around like this. It's not really like that. Like, it's like the sun is like a comet or whatever, and then everything else is wrapping around. This looks weird or whatever. So all right.
No, you talking some shit that is making sense.
All right. So the
damn show making sense, bro.
Like the middle of the galaxy, right? Like a regular rocket, and we're just.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Pretty much. So.
Yes. That is actually true.
Oh yeah. All right. This video, people, y'all know them hoods.
Hold on, Pat. All right. Explain what, Darnell? And then last call said I took the physical and everything. For the Mars program, that's wild.
Oh shit.
I think there are spirit energies of the ancients of technology, etc. still around. No, not like Star Trek. So like Star Trek had like these beings that looked like us, but they were green. Mm-hmm. Oh, he explained. Okay, never mind. Donnell said you explained already. Bet. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna walk her down that long ass road again. I got her. The spirits or energies of technology. I would say this. I would say this. I definitely believe in spirits. I respect those that don't. But I will say that having seen a spirit, I would say there's something to ancestors still walking the earth and being here. So what I will say, that's possible, Honeybee. I can't say that that's exactly what it is, but it's definitely something that I do feel that guides certain aspects of life. And whether you want to call that God, as I prefer to call it, or as if you want to call it an energy or a netter or
I have an idea.
Whatever it is, whatever your understanding of the world leads you to believe, I definitely think there's something to that, Honeybee. It's something guided.
You can't really destroy anything. Like, nothing ever really disappears. It just transmutes and transforms, right? Or whatever. So I always think,
energy is neither created nor destroyed. It simply transfers into a different form.
Mm-hmm. Even our thoughts are nothing but electrical pulses or whatever. So they're really actual. We can't see them. You know what I'm saying? We can't physically feel them, but they're electrical pulses.
Well, if you believe in a hell, I say that, then yes, that is true. Yes. We're going to put you young guys to work. We need more research law. I got you. Hey, man, like we always say, like, yo, the Podnas podcast at gmail.com. DM us, put it in the comments. If you got a topic you want us to discuss, like when I say between the three of us, it's almost nothing that one of us doesn't have at least some level of background knowledge on. We might not have like all of the information, but we have enough to at least get us started down the road or whatever topic it is. So when I say like, yeah, all right, you want more aliens? We can talk about it. Like we into conspiracy theory shit. Like we're down the rabbit holes. We have our thoughts on them. We don't necessarily agree with all of them or disagree with all of them, but we definitely have our thoughts on them. So yeah, we down with that. We can get with that.
I was bringing up that whole the reason why stuff don't destroy. So that's why I say I feel like I believe in spirits or whatever. The spirits probably are nothing but electrical currents. If you like it on a physical science level, it's probably electrical currents. And if nothing ever destroyed, that means nothing really dies.
Yeah. And the funny part is, I believe in scientific Christianity. So I would believe that makes actual sense based on the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think of the way you're talking about resurrection, then you're just talking about energy transferring to something else. Like but it's the same energy. It's just manifesting in a different form of matter, if that makes sense. So it still all goes together. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, champ. For sure.
I mean, the people that made those ancient books back then didn't have the technology we have right now, but they had enough to at least get us to a certain point that we can get to another point so we can explain all this random, unexplainable stuff that are in these books or whatever. Like, for example, like, you know how the Red Sea splits and everything?
Indeed.
Right, or whatever.
Indeed.
It's a natural occurrence that actually happens.
But it's not the Red Sea. It's not the Red Sea. You got to understand the translations of it. Like, it's not the Red Sea. It's a sea of reeds. So you could look at that as the Red Sea if you want to, because in one form of the translation, you can look at the Red Sea as a sea that has reeds in it. So yes, but there's also another. There's another like almost tributary of the Nile River that has a widened area that is similar to a sea, not quite a sea, but if you are living in ancient times, I can see how you would call it that. Yeah. And then it is also shallow enough to where certain wind currents could cause it to, you know what I'm saying, split, and you have an area in the middle where you could actually walk over for a period of time. So like I feel what you're saying. Like when you look at the world around us, like a lot of this shit, like what I look at it as this. I look at science as a way for God to explain to humans the shit that's going on around them so that it can make sense. Because otherwise this shit don't make sense to the way our brains operate. So if he gives us, science, then now we have an understanding of the supernatural shit that's going on around us. We have a way to kind of put it into a encapsulation that we can process and that makes sense for us to be able to go on living daily life. Like, you feel me? Like the burning bush, I believe that's you talking about a tree that has some type of natural sap that burns, but it doesn't cause the actual leaves to burn yet, because it's like when you burn alcohol on your arm. Your arm don't burn up, but you can still be on fire. You did. So like it's so many like scientific ways that you can explain supernatural shit. I feel like it's just science is just our way of understanding supernatural shit from whoever the creator is or whatever's going on that we don't understand. Science is our way of kind of putting it into a bubble that we can make sense of.
I feel like
yes, ask your question, Donnell, as always. Of course, love. Of course. Ask your question.
I would say anything that is considered supernatural is still science. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Indeed. I'm with you. Yep. I'm walking down the path you cutting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Good question. Let's see what it says. She said a friend told her not to worry about COVID because we covered by a guy. I'm assuming she mean by God, but what's your thoughts? All right, so this is what I would say is this.
I will let Tiz talk, and then I'm gonna say bye.
I'm not going to quote specific Bible verses because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the specific Bible verses, but what I do know is I have read the Bible from front to back, and from my understanding of the gist of things, and I'm a big believer in the basic understanding is good enough. Like some of the details is good if you're talking about legal matters, but when you're talking about matters of the heart or matters of just social justice, like the overall understanding is good enough. You get it. Like, let's get this shit together. So when we're talking about the Bible, as far as that go, or like whatever you believe as far as God, Buddha, Allah, Shinto, whatever your idea of how the world works, the universe, as you call it, whatever it is. What I would say is this. Faith without works is dead. So yes, God wants us to believe in him, but he also wants us to work for the things that we want. It's like he set it up so that anything we want, we can have, but it's not just you get it. You have to work for it. Like there has to be some type of reason for you to get it. You have to earn shit. It's kind of like what we teach our children, like, when you work through, when you do chores around the house, you get an allowance. You feel me? It's kind of like that same type of principle. So what I look at the world as like, yeah, we've been given these things and these skills as human beings to make medications that allow us to not die in 6 months like animals do in the wild. That's what separates us from the regular animals. We have enough intellect to be able to overcome the obstacles of nature that normally other animals would succumb to. So, in my opinion, I would say with the vaccination, like I'm vaccinated. I believe in science. Like I am a devout Christian, but I believe strongly in science. Like I believe science is a key that kind of connects everything in our world together so that no matter whether you believe in religion or you don't, you're still able to understand the same thing that I can understand. You feel me? So I believe in science. And as far as I do, I've watched Ancient Aliens, but the dude with the crazy hair be kind of weirding me out.
Yeah.
Last call.
I was gonna say,
but when we talk about, let me just finish my point, and then I'm gonna leave it up to you, Pat, and then I'm gonna go to the next thing. But as far as like when we're talking about vaccinations, we are granted with gifts that we can create tools to navigate the world around us. Vaccinations are one of those tools. What I've seen is, as a person who's taken the vaccine, I've been in high risk situations, and as of yet, I've yet to bring the disease home to my child and my wife. And that's all that I can really vouch for, you know what I mean? Outside of the actual, obvious statistics and stuff. But as far as what you want me to tell you from personal experience, the science in my life and my hypothesis was the vaccination would help me to not catch the disease, which will help me to not infect my family. So far, that hypothesis has lived up to constant testing in the field. So I say go ahead and take it. What I will tell you is take you in a Aleve or a Tylenol, depending on what your stomach can take, right before you take it, because your arm will be sore. But if you take that right before, it does alleviate a lot of the pain and make it a lot easier to get through as far as that go. But other than that, I've been good. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you don't have to get the shot either. Like, I feel like
I haven't got
at the end of the day, you believe what you believe, you feel what you feel, and you do what is best for you. I'm a weirdo, man. I'm a religious person who's also a social libertarian. So I believe that we should do what is best for the greater good of the people. but you should also be allowed to make individual decisions that affect you and your family, and as long as they don't hurt anybody else's family and their individual freedoms. So whether you take it or take it not, you know what I mean? I feel like that is definitely something that you should stand strong on. And as long as you good, that's the basic key. Like, I want you to be okay. So whatever you need to do to be okay, be okay. Like, I don't care about the method. I ain't one to judge, and I've been in a lot of weird situations that I'm gonna say do what's best for you. But I will say I've taken the vaccine and I'm okay. Pat has not taken the vaccine and he's okay. So you make of that what you will.
But I also think I actually had COVID, so I might have built up some antibodies.
Now that I don't think I've had.
I was gonna say, I think the flu or whatever, it was right before the time they said, hey.
It was flu season when the shit started breaking out. So a lot of people weren't sure of it. It was a weird time. It was like February. So it's like,
that's
right on the cut. It's on the cusp of allergy season. It's at the end of flu season. And then this new thing is happening. So I think a lot of people in that February to early March area, a lot of people were sniffling, sneezing, coughing, wheezing, couldn't hardly breathe, stomach hurt. Like you couldn't tell who had what at that point. Because I remember we had a bunch of kids that were sick. Most of them have tested negative for COVID. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like it's weird.
It only lasts.
It was a weird time.
It only lasts 2 weeks, and I was out for 2 weeks. But I was going to say this as far as religion and science and stuff like that, or whatever. Faith is not an excuse.
Speak your speech, King.
Faith is not an excuse to be stupid. It's not.
Absolutely.
It's not an excuse to be stupid. You can use that. You can go, because anybody can get a book. Anybody can get a book and quote for it and sound intelligent. Most of y'all that follow Umar know that.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Bruh. But faith is not an excuse to be stupid or whatever. So if you die because you say you have some kind of faith or whatever, the same God that created you is the same God that created Anthony Fauci, same God that created all the other people that made those vaccines or whatever. He's the same God that created everything that had the virus in a place in the first place. If he created the virus,
and this ain't no religious shit, but he talking smart, like he talking intelligence.
If everything that people have taught me about a God is exactly as what they say, and he is the one that created everything, he's also the one that created COVID along with it. And no matter, I know we all want to look at God in a good light and everything like that, but he created everything. And I feel like,
or the universe did, or Allah did, whatever you believe, all of this shit has happened. So at the end of the day, the key is be okay.
Has a central figure. Every religion got a central figure, a God or something like that. Or if they have multiple gods, there's a main God or whatever.
Respect.
We're all talking about the same person, pretty much.
Respect. Or same thing, or entity, or energy, or I really don't know what it is. And I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say it's a person or a thing or whatever, but I will say this. At the end of the day, whether you believe in science, God, or something different, if you believe in something, you believe. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it ain't my job to judge what you believe, but it is my job to care about you as a fellow human being, because we all are a member of the same pack, these humans. So be all right. Make sure you okay. Whatever it is that you need to do to be okay, we gotta do that shit. Do it at this point. Like, if you believe in Christianity like me, let's ride for the cross. If you believe in Islam, you know what I mean? Let's ride for Allah. Like, whatever it is that you need to do to be okay. If you believe in straight science, if you believe in nothing at all, if you believe in, hey man, if I eat these 2 cans of Campbell's tomato soup every day, I'm gonna be whatever it is. as long as it makes you okay. That's all that I want. I just want everybody to be at peace and be at harmony, because enough of my life have been in turmoil, and enough of a lot of people's lives have been in turmoil. So at this point, man, it ain't about nothing else but like, how do we as black folk get past all of the crazy shit and just get to a place we can just be happy, man. You feel me? And that's it for me. I'm sorry. I keep talking a lot. I'm sorry, Pat. Pat, you gotta shut me up. You know how I go on these shits, man.
I know.
The boy is soft. I keep telling y'all, man. It's mama birthday week. Whoop whoop.
I'm gonna bring that back up, baby. I'm gonna bring that back up again in the topic. Religion is not an excuse for you to be stupid. It's not.
Hell no.
It's not an excuse. Don't be trying to use that. You're using religion in the wrong way. Whatever.
Religion is not an excuse.
It's not.
It should be something that brings comfort,
it
peace,
should be explanation,
and understanding. When it doesn't do those three things, something wrong.
Explanation or a guide to an explanation or whatever, but it shouldn't be.
Preach.
It shouldn't be because you're lazy. You're too lazy to look up stuff or whatever, or you too stubborn in your ways or whatever that you can't.
No, that's real.
Comprehend something new or try a different way or whatever, or just because you don't know nothing about it or whatever, it's of the devil. So a lot of people,
right.
A lot of older people or whatever, because they can't figure something out or whatever, and they'll find something like.
Come on with it. You talking to me too? Come on with it.
Let's say, for example, the internet in general or whatever. There's a lot of good things about the internet. Like all the stuff, all the positive things that's been happening away, the way society is changing and becoming more, how to say, open-minded to different possibilities and changing things and realizing that old traditions are really oppressive instead of something that's supposed to be uplifting or whatever. It's a lot of that is due to the internet giving us this community where we can share information or whatever. But if you show the internet to someone that never grew up with the internet, or just think that computers is just going to take away everybody's job, or that they think computers is just corrupting everything or whatever, because they cannot figure this out. And these people exist because when I wake up in the morning, I got to listen to them.
You talking about your life now, bro.
Every damn day. Every day. Yeah, you rant. I'm ranting. Every day. And then you know what's crazy.
It took me a minute to catch on. I was like, oh shit. Oh, this nigga to his own house. Oh, damn, hold up.
These people buy this stuff. They buy the internet. Like, if you hate the internet so much, be a hermit. Live in a cave. You don't even gotta live in a cave. Just live in your house. But don't come and complain because you can't figure it out.
But you know what? That's where it is right there. That last sentence you just said is the key to life. Don't complain because you can't figure it out. If you can't figure it out, that means it's not your path to walk, so you don't have to worry about it. You figure out what you can figure out and deal with that. The biggest problem we deal with as a society, as a community, as black, hold on, we're going to break it down all the way. The biggest problem we have as a family, as a community, as a city, a state, a country, a world, you did. I think it comes down to that. We are so worried about the shit that we can't figure out that we never handle the shit that we can. I'm so worried about what Jim over there doing that I don't get. How the fuck is he doing? Why he doing that? What he doing that with? Why she over there like why she can't? Why he?
My goddamn.
But my shit in my house that I understand, I ain't dealing with. So when my family fuck up, or my business fuck up, or my car fuck up, or my house fuck up, or my childhood or my parenthood fuck up, and my child is fucked up now. Like now I'm mad at everybody else, but I forget the fact that I was so busy worried about what Jim or Susie or Larry or Tommy or Khalil or Randy, whatever the fuck. I'm so worried about everybody else that my shit ain't in order. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing with religion. Like, that's why I try not to judge nobody off religion, because I look at it like I'm a Christian, but I can't be so fucked up on what somebody else is that I ain't living the tenets of what my own religion teach. If I'm so worried about what you are that I'm now practicing hate, then I'm going against what I believe. So what the fuck is the purpose? Like, I can't do all that. Like, I can focus on what's in my oh man, one of my coworkers, they did this little session or whatever, you know what I mean? And they were talking about focus on your locus. We all have a locus of control that is within our sphere of reach that we can actually influence directly, that we can do something about. And everything outside of that we worrying about is for naught, because we can't do shit about it. We can worry about it all we want to, but we can't actually affect it to make it bend to our will. So what the fuck are we worried about it for? Padawan gonna be Padawan tomorrow. Yep. And the day after that, he's gonna be Padawan again, because that is what he was put on this earth to be. So me worrying about Padawan being Padawan and how he's being Padawan and why he's getting the good looks he's getting because he's Padawan, and why did he get that opportunity because he's Padawan? What the fuck is that helping me do? I need to worry about me because I don't know Padawan, but I know Tiz. I know Tiz real well. I know the ins and outs of Tiz. I know exactly why Tiz is getting what he's getting and why he's not getting what he's getting. Let me focus on that. And when I do that, my shit grow. Hey, bro, you feel me? Like it gotta be. That's the thing. What you absolutely said. We complain about everything that ain't got shit to do. Shit to do with us. We worry about everything that we ain't controlling. But the shit that we are controlling, we be just letting that shit slide. Fuck it. I'm worried about this motherfucker over here that's riding a Bentley while my bills ain't get paid and I'm about to get evicted. What kind of dumb shit I look like? My family gonna be on the street, but I'm sitting here worried, checking up on this motherfucker in the media that got a Bentley and a Rolls Royce, and I'm worried about them. Damn them! I need to make sure this Mazda get paid off. Make sure this Kia gets hooked up. You did. Like this shit would be bothering me, man. What you say? I always wonder. People aren't more concerned with death. The thing we know for certain, but they stay distracted. Man, I'm gonna tell you, damn death. We know it's coming. So why are we worried about that too?
I think
if I know it's going to happen, and again, that's something we can't control. We can't control when we die.
I think death got a bad promoter because we don't even know if that's bad.
Damn,
nobody
death
came back.
I'm not worried about death. You know what I am worried about? At this second I'm living, what am I doing right now that either fulfills me, grows the people around me, or fulfills them? If it ain't doing one of those four things, what the fuck am I doing it for? And let me find something that does one of those four things to fill that space with. And as long as I'm doing that, I'm living life. And that's the thing that most people don't do. We spend our whole time in life preparing for death instead of actually living the life we give it. If that shit 5 minutes, that 5 minutes might be better than somebody else's 60 years if you're living, right?
Lord, if it is.
Oh God. Oh God. And I know that for a fact because I have literally had several times in my lifetime where 5 minutes, a 5 minute span of my life has been better than the whole time of my life. And that has happened multiple times. So I know that somebody who only lives 5 minutes it could happen. It's possible.
It takes away the possibilities of bad things happening by shortening the time span.
I'm just saying, we worry about you hit it on the head. Like I've never heard somebody you crystallized what's been going through my brain over these past few weeks. And it's been going through my brain for a couple of different reasons, whether it be my personal life, whether it be my online life and what we do as a podcast, whether it be my professional life, whether what I actually do for a living. Well, you know what I'm saying? But it's been going through my mind a lot lately, and you hit it on the head. People are struggling, and shit ain't going right because we worried about
shit.
The wrong shit. The wrong shit. You hit it on the head, Pat. Pat, you preach that good word, brother.
Now, sometimes I do good. I do good sometimes. And I think death has a bad.
You did good, sir. You did good, sir. Yeah, that hit it on the head for me. I don't know if nobody else need to hear that, but I need to hear it. So I appreciate it.
You know what? I need to watch that because sometimes when I say death has a bad promoter, people would look at me like I'm suicidal. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to die anytime soon.
No, I did what you're saying though. Like people make it seem like it's doom and gloom, but I'm gonna tell you why it's doom and gloom for people. It's doom and gloom for those that have not lived life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like think about this: the person who's most afraid or most concerned with the party ending is the person at the party who has not actually experienced the party yet.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't got a chance to get that one dance they wanted, or to get that drink they wanted, or to do that one move they wanted to do, or to holler at that person, or to see. They haven't gotten a chance to do whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But think about it. We never 15 minutes into the party when we used to go, when we was at our prime, we didn't give a fuck if the party ended right then, because in that 15 minutes, we had already did everything we needed to do. The party was done. We were just now extending it. We were just letting it keep the party going.
Extended play.
Keep the party going. You did me like at the end of the day, like, man, we be focused on the end instead of just focusing on, like, if we live what's there, we not even worried about the end, because the end gonna sneak up on us. We're gonna be sitting there so busy in the moment that end gonna hit and we ain't gonna even realize it. We gonna just transition. Like it's gonna be like it's not gonna be something that we conscious of. Because we're gonna be so conscious of the fun shit in the life that we live in and the shit that's really important. What Donnell said. She said, you know what bothers me right now? My aunt passed in April. Oh shit. And she made the choice. Damn. She made the choice to die.
I would say
she did not want to go to dialysis. She went real quick.
On
my thoughts on my last days, I did that. But I'm gonna tell you that aunt took power right there. That's a queen.
That you should still be happy for, because a lot of
people chose it.
Some people just go. They don't get a chance to choose or whatever.
And you know the power in that.
I feel like death has a bad motor. Like it might not be that bad. If she chose to do that,
that's
maybe
crazy.
She was a little bit enlightened than the rest of us at that time. Like, you know what?
The fact that she was able to take power over. Do you know how much control? Like, think about this. Most of us can't control our fucking bills. We can't control our kids. We can't control our marriage. You know how much control over your life you gotta have to say, I'm ready, and make it happen. Like, I want y'all to think about that. Like, that is the true epitome of taking your life in your own hands and saying what you want for that and manifesting it. So all respects and hats off to the queen, man, for being able to take that power. Because that's the thing. Everybody think they want power, but most people can't actually control it. No, nobody really want to deal with that. Like, oh man, respect, honeybee. 177. Damn. But that power, yo, like when I look at my life right now, I ain't ready to take that power. You know how much strength that takes to say I'm ready and then do it. And I'm gonna allow myself, like my grandmother did that at the beginning of COVID, at the beginning of March. Like I started my COVID off with a death, and I just had a death 2 weeks ago. So we started off with death, we ended with death. So y'all know how we going out here. And as I can hear from y'all, like everybody going through that. So, but the power though that takes for you to manifest in your life, like think about it. Most of us can't even say, I am ready to go get something to eat and just go. We spend an hour and a half trying to figure out what the fuck we even want to eat.
I spend a day. I don't be eating.
And that becomes a dilemma. The fact that we're able to choose what we want to eat becomes a dilemma because we can't choose what we want to eat. But we talking about here people who was able to take their own lives into their hands and manifest what they saw for it and make it happen. That's power. And that may be a weird way to look at stuff. And God bless. Condolences. Like I definitely feel for y'all, and I'm mourning with y'all as I mourn my grandmother, my uncle, my aunts. Like I feel y'all. Like, but the power that it takes for you to be a person that doesn't just go, but they go in a way where they
with their own dignity, with their own choice.
Yeah, man. And fucking Elvis went on the toilet, bro.
Yeah.
To be able to say, I want to go and I'm ready to go and allow that to happen. That means you was actually that means you was holding this shit off, nigga. You know how hard that is? I was holding off death. And then I said, all right, I'm ready now. Now you can have me. You good now. Like when I lost my granny, bro, the fact that she said it, like my grandmother, when I was maybe 5 years old, 6 years old, where my son is now, bro. That's just crazy shit. My grandmother told me, I don't care what happened. I'm going to live to see your son and for him to manifest everything that I put into you. And I used to think that shit was a joke. And she lived just long enough to see him learn how to read, how to write, how to do math. And what he was 4. He was about to turn 4, about to turn 5 when this shit started. But everything that and he did that without school. You feel me? That's just me and Mom Dukes. So I look at it like the fact that she held on that long, and literally they were saying she was supposed to have been going like 6 months before. But she lived long enough to make sure she got to see him 2 more times. And he was the first person ever in life that he saw that he didn't know that wasn't me or his mama that he just went to like that. Like when I say he literally grabbed her finger and would not let it go and would like fuss at you in baby talk, you know. You feel me? Like, so I feel you, but the power of a person to be able to say, I'm gonna hold death off long enough to do whatever it is that I feel I need to do, and then when I'm ready, I'm gonna say, all right, I'm ready. You good. That's gangster to me. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it ain't coping with it is a day-to-day thing. However you cope with it today was the right way. Tomorrow is gonna be the right way too. And that's my opinion. That's not something that's right or nothing, but it's literally just
than the dead.
Taking your time until you get to the point where you're able to accept. Once you're able to accept, you're still going to mourn and grieve, but it's not going to be the same type of grief. It's going to be more of a, I just miss you, but I understand. But it ain't no right and wrong process, love. Like it's really just whatever is right for you, because your relationship was unique, not something that everybody else had. You know, it's everything is specific to you, man. I really feel that way in life. Like you a snowflake. Everybody a snowflake. Pause. I don't know if that sounded crazy. It felt weird to say. But what I mean by that is more the uniqueness of it. Like everything is like a fingerprint. Like the shit that worked for me ain't gonna work for Pat, ain't gonna work for you, Darnell, ain't gonna work for you, Honey. Be like everybody got their path to walk as far as what makes sense for their personal relationship with people, their experience in life, how their personal personality is set up, even, you know what I mean? Like it's so many dynamics to that. But I will say this, the fact that you're still here. You're coping with it right now because you ain't broke. You right here chilling and you're able to speak on it. So I would venture to say that right there is dealing with it. And I know we done venture way off topic, but I feel like right now, like you might have needed to hear that because maybe you didn't understand that about you. But like I'm gonna tell you, like good days and bad days, but you still got days. You ain't gave up yet. You ain't told death it's okay yet. You ain't let grief overtake you. You still here. You still be in here cracking jokes. The fact that you're able to do that says a lot because there's a point in depression where you can't do that.
Been through that before. Fight that every day.
You feel me? And I think everybody in life has been through that at some point for some reason, whether it was a short period or a long period, you know what I mean? But that's life. But the fact that you right here, right now, able to even type LOL down there, like that is your personal way of getting through it. Whatever it is that you're doing, your day-to-day routine that is allowing you to still be here and for us to be able to still see you, communicate with you, and be able to, you know what I mean, make these human connections like that. That's it. You feel me? That is your process. That's what makes sense for you. Because I might, in your same shoes, doing the exact same steps you doing, I might break and fold under that pressure.
Death is harder.
So the fact that you ain't preach that, boy, goddamn, boy, you preaching that good word, Pat.
Death is harder on the living.
The universe talking through you, bro.
They're not dealing with pain and BS and depression and mental health problems and all the other stuff that we go through living life. That's it. They're in.
Big facts. Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
That's one thing I had to realize with my grandmother passed like a couple of years back. Right. She spent a whole year going through cancer and we didn't know nothing was wrong. She didn't know nothing was wrong or whatever.
Oh, man.
According to the doctors, she was supposed to pass 2 years ago with the stuff that she was going through. And she was
boy, I tell you, man, death might have a plan, boy, but I tell you, man, it's something else, boy. That's crazy.
Death is always harder on the living than it is on the dead. The dead is chilling. The dead is okay. I know they're good because they haven't came back. It's obviously something in death.
Yo, I'm still in that. I'm putting that in my pocket and I'm taking it, Pat. I don't mean no harm, but I'm still in that. That was wisdom.
Not one person came back and was like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not one person. And I mean, you know, some people, they, you know, believe in heaven, hell, or whatever. You in hell, you don't get a chance to come back. But at the same time, when I hear something is good, I want to tell somebody. But the simple fact that they have all agreed with the rules of death and said, hey, you can't come back or whatever, it got to be something good on the other side. Like,
that's a big fact.
It got to be good. Because they ain't came back yet. Like, all the things that we cherished in life or whatever. You know how hard it is to move. You know how hard it is to just get rid of stuff that you've had all your life or whatever. But because of a move, you it's hard to get rid of that, you know, but you got to get rid of it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yep.
It's a lot of things we keep sacred in life or whatever. The simple fact that you left and you ain't came back for any of it. Like I said, I feel like death has a bad promoter. The hardest part of death is living. Pretty much.
Real.
Death is harder on the living than it is on the dead. You're more sad that you're missing the person that was sacred to you or whatever, but you're not realizing that.
Keep going for a second, Pat.
Yeah, you're not realizing that keeping that person here, they are suffering. They are going through it. Like I literally saw my grandma who I've seen this woman go against the United States of America in a court case and win or whatever and slowly deteriorate. Nobody want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to go through that at all. I really feel like death has a bad promoter, and I really feel like the promoter was used to scare people into acting a certain way because maybe the powers that be at that time said, hey, let's do this so we can scare people into acting straight or whatever. But
my apologies, family shit.
Nobody came back from Club Death and was like, nah, I want to get back.
Nah, that's real though. And only the strong do survive, yo. Like
only do.
I want you to realize that like a lot of people be thinking that like this life shit is like really complicated, and it might be. And again, like as always, this show is called You Didn't Ask Us. But I really truly believe, man, that like this life shit is simple. It's basically the fact that you keep showing up every day to fight mean that you win it. It's the ones that give up that are the losers. You feel me? It's kind of like you got to remember where we are at our base level. We animals. The lion that gets scarred up in the fight ain't the one that be messed up. It's the one that be quitting and just lay down and be like, all right, I'm done. Y'all go ahead without me. You feel me? And the fact that you still, even if you limping, the fact that you still with the pack and that you still running and that you still fighting, like that's it. That is it. Like it's not a whole lot of complications to this shit. Like we make it complicated by adding all of the other drama and shit to it. But really it's just like, can you out survive the last thing that happened to you? And if you did, then
you're still here.
And you winning.
And
it might not have been easy, but you did it. Like it's somebody else that went through the same type of situation and they broke and they ain't make it. But you know
what I realized?
That
it doesn't take that much to be strong. We all think it takes a lot to be strong, but this is something I had to realize. It doesn't take that much to be strong, man. It really don't.
Facts.
You don't have to go to the gym every day to be strong. Waking the fuck up is strong. And I know it's strong because I have a hard time waking up every day. I'm not a morning person at all, but I wake up.
In a hurricane, the palm tree that stands is stronger than the man that can lift 1,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't take.
So when the shit hit the fan, all of that, I'm tough and I'm bad, don't mean shit. It's who can actually stand the longest, who can withstand. It's the resilient that are the true strength. It ain't the people that can move the most or that on the daily basis be making the most happen. It's when the shit hit the fan.
And knowing your weaknesses make you strong.
Who gonna be standing tomorrow when Hurricane Andrew hit? Who tomorrow is still gonna be here? What house is still gonna be holding up from their foundation being that strong? What tree is going to have roots deep enough that it's going to still be here? It might be beat up. The leaves might be gone, but it's here. Like, I want you to think about that. Like, every single day, even though we got billions of people on this earth, every single day we lose hundreds of millions of people. And the fact that we are still here and we're able to push through and carry that legacy on, that's all our job is. What did you leave? What energy did you transfer to me that I now need to transfer to something else? And how do I do that?
I thank God every day. Ain't one of these giant rocks in the middle of space ain't just flying and crashing on Earth. Because Lord knows it could be any damn thing. No,
it could be one of our ancestors. We don't know. Like science says, what? Energy is never destroyed or created. It's merely transferred. So the form is saying may transfer, but it's still here. So them ancestors, them loved ones that we look at as lost, they're not really gone. They just are something else. Now, how do we take that something else and use that legacy to build something greater? Because now we got that energy plus our energy, as opposed to them being two separate vessels before. Now we can actually take the energy that they imparted into us, whether it be through knowledge, experience, wisdom, love, whatever the fuck. We in there. You feel me? And
My
when we
body
remember the
don't.
lessons they taught us, it pushes us to live on with greater appreciation for our journey. Exactly.
My body still hasn't felt
exactly. God damn,
hasn't felt my grandma's death yet. Like I still feel like I can drive to her house and go to her house, even though I know we took everything out that house and went through that process. I saw her go down to the ground, but I still feel her. So that alone tells me that energy doesn't it stays forever. It's never really destroyed or disappears or just leaves or whatever. She's
Bro, I'm gonna tell you
here.
some spooky shit. We got this memorial, right? So when my granny died, like my son, like I told you, that was like one of the first elders in our family that he actually met, loved, knew, and was like, when I say he might have took it harder than me when she left. And I knew her for, 30 some years, you know what I mean? But yeah, we built a little memorial out there. And when I tell you that every time we go out there, we'll say a little prayer and we'll talk to her. And we'll just talk to her the same way we used to do when we used to go visit her in the nursing home, the same way I used to do when I used to go live with her, when I would stay with her at her crib on 252 St. Matthew Street. And to this day, when I tell you we can actually hear her laugh and a streak of purple comes from somewhere, whether it be a purple ribbon or just float across the backyard out of nowhere. A purple butterfly will come fly. The sky will be completely blue with no clouds, and all of a sudden one cloud will appear out of nowhere and it'll have a purple streak in it. Like, and that was her color. So like when I tell you like energy is real, like I'm a firm believer. Like I don't care if you believe in spirits or whatever you want to call it, the transfer of energy is a real phenomenon. That's just a scientific fact. So like them people that we look at as like we lost, they here with us. We just got to use their energy with us to continue whatever it is that they imparted in us while they were here in their physical
grandma,
form.
Can you please endow your energy in me so I can learn a Kamehameha? Because I'm trying to shoot fire out my hands, and I know
Bruh, I want you to think about your gift though, bruh. Your gift is the ability to transfer stories into mediums that others can relate to. That is literally
all about energy.
Now peep the game. You know I'm always with a bar and a bar, right, Pat? Watch this. People who could do that in the old times, in our ancestors' time, were called griots. A griot was the keeper of the land. What did your grandmother do for her neighborhood? She was the keeper of the land.
Yep. She was in charge of my neighborhood.
So when I say like these things have a way of like energy has a way of like manifesting itself in new ways in us that comes from our ancestors. Like when I say like my grandmother, she was the littlest person ever. And she was always an independent soul, but people always follow her. And when I look at my path in life, like when I look at my professional career, even like I'm the littlest man on the totem pole, but I always make the biggest impact. I get a lot of the perks and rewards, but mostly because of the way that I carry myself to others. Like I end up carrying others, even though I don't mean to. Like I don't want to be a leader. I'm like a reluctant leader. Like I do what I do because it's the right thing to do. And some people just follow me. But that's not from me. That's not my energy. My energy is maybe the actual talents and skills that I have, but the energy of that's my grandmother. That's her all day. And I can see where it's manifested itself into a point where I can understand it now that she's passed, because now she's not consuming that energy. She's allowed it to fully transfer to me. So now I can fully now understand that gift. You feel me? So I look at like that. It hurts like shit. Because to this day, like today, I had to go to a funeral for my home for one of my friends who lost their parent. You know what I mean? And that shit was triggering because it took me right back to my grandmother's funeral. But the whole time I kept thinking, like, the reason I'm able to be strong enough to be right here for my friend is because you here with me, Granny. Because before my granny's funeral, I couldn't even deal with funerals. Funerals literally would give me panic attacks to the point where I couldn't deal with it. Like it was a physical, visceral reaction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm able to be there to be able to be strength and comfort for somebody else because my granny was able to do it. My granny used to go to the funeral like that shit was something else on the docket. Like she'd have that shit lined up for the week. Well, I'm going to the Pearl funeral, then Mabel, then Sister Claire Beck. You know what I mean? Like she had that shit lined the fuck up. And it was because she wanted to pay respect. But because of that, she was able to be comfort to a lot of people. And when she passed, everybody was there for her.
The word that people will go through it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I know this shit done went way off the rails as to what our normal show is, but man, like at the end of the day, this is the type of shit that we want our channel to be for. And I ain't gonna lie, like I gotta go. So because I gotta work in the morning and shit. I got my son's graduation tomorrow. I got
some
title.
I got some.
But I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Like, it might put us on a slower grind than others. It might be more boring than others. But to those that we resonate with, to those that get something from this, man, like we appreciate y'all. And we love moments like this where we're able to actually be there for people in our community, man. Like, and have them be there for us, man. Like I really feel like vulnerable moments like this need to happen more on people's panels and on people's lives, and where we're able to actually connect with the people that are connecting with us and spending their time and energy giving us their eyes and ears. Like this should be the type of shit that we building out here. You know what I mean? And I really feel proud of the fact that the Podnas, that's what we stand on, and that's what we kind of build on, and that's what we're gonna keep going. So Donnell, man, Honeybee, peace and love to y'all, and condolences for y'all losses. You know what I mean? As I would tell anybody in my family, you know what I mean? If there's anything I can do to support or to just be there for you, you know what I mean? Like y'all done held us down since day one. So the least I can do is be there to support, you know, through something like this. Or if it's something I can do to help or support, let us know. And you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all being there for us tonight. As me and Pat, you know what I mean, kind of work through all our losses as well. And I think at the end of the day, man, like that's what this shit should be for, man. Like, and if that leave us with just the 260 some of y'all that have been rocking with us so far, that's what we're gonna stay with. And I'm cool with that. Like, I really feel good about that. It make my spirit feel right.
We should end on a funny note. Since this is all
give me some, man. What video did you put up here tonight that you could tell me to go to that would be like?
Let's go to the PP Long anthem. Let's go to the
PP Long anthem. All right,
it has music. It'll get us in the right mood. It'll inform us on stuff that we shouldn't do. It's funny.
Just the way that sounds. The PP Long.
The PPP Long. The PPP.
Sweater kid. Hey, yo, Donnell and Honeybee be on it with the. Hell yeah. All right, I got y'all. All right, what is the real name of the video, yo? I don't see no PP Long anthem.
On the docket?
Is it the Leave the Door Open parody?
I think it might be, yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Is it this guy?
Yes, that guy. This guy is hilarious.
Just him looking. Is he supposed to be Anderson Pop?
Yes.
I got you, yo. All right, on God. I got y'all on Sweater Vest Kid. You know I got you on that. You know, because that's my person. Always, you know, that's our mascot. So we'll go out on that. That'll be the ending video. But I do want to see what the fuck this is here. What in the hell, Patrick Awanius? Negro.
What you doing? What you doing? With all that cash? With that cash? 20 bands. 20 bands. How you get that?
You got one. That ain't got yo. I don't know how the hell that. Okay, all right, Patty LaBelle.
Patty LaBelle. Not big deal.
Hey, baby, I love you. I do. Yeah, whatever the fuck. Yo, that was a good one, Pat. That was a good one, Pat. That was it. I enjoyed that. That motherfucker. Yeah. To Baby Blue from what's the name of that group? Pretty Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
To all of you other scammers that have been out here that have been getting caught and taken to jail for taking out these fraudulent ass PPP loans. Get a real job or a real business, man. Like, fuck out of here with that shit, man. It's 2021. We too old for that shit. Like, be grown people, go work, and thank you for providing us with a parody that has given me so much joy. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Tiz made
educational.
Yo, this may be my wake up song tomorrow while I'm getting ready for work. This may be on repeat just.
And the original song is great too.
Cause I like, the Silk Sonic is my shit. So when I was like, oh, okay, they already had me there, but good shit, Pat.
Mm-hmm. Had to balance it off. Had face vid.
Yeah, saucy tears. I needed that. Yeah, hell yeah. Good one, Pat. Hell yeah. All right. I'm gonna do it. I got y'all. I know what we want. Let me go ahead Let me figure out how to get this together. Let me get it together. Hold on. I got y'all.
Hold on, kiddly. As soon as he said Italy, as soon as he said that, I was like, yes.
Yo. And I'm gonna tell you what, people out here that make parodies. I know you may never see our little funky ass channel, because we ain't shit. But if you do stumble across this video and you make it this far into said video, I'm going to ask you this one simple request. Please be able to sing or rap the same way the person in the actual original did. Like, that video don't go as hard if he doesn't sound like Silk Sonic. Like, he actually sounds like the track. It's just the words are different, so it's funny. But like, if he's out here sounding like Barry White trying to pull that shit off, like, that shit would be, man, get the fuck out of here. You feel me? Like, parody peoples. You gotta have some shit with you to do the shit. So make sure you got the shit with you when you do the shit.
That boy got skills.
That boy good. All right. I'm looking for sweater vests. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
That was a funny face.
I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I got you. It's coming. On God, it's coming. I promise you, it's coming. I just can't. For some reason. But this is, you know what though? I noticed Sweater vest is always the hardest video for me to find.
Look, Hindu Gohan.
Even though it's right on our page. No, but when I look that up, it be some weird shit coming up, bro.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I don't know what happened with Hindu and Gohan before we got to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like searching that no more. I'm good.
On YouTube, I'll just say on YouTube.
It get real, it get real uncomfortable for kids.
Let me send it to you.
Hold on, where is this fuck? Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. I got Hindu Gohan. Hindu Gohan. Sweater vest, baby. No, I have not. Sean, I have not, but now you want me to watch it.
Hey, man, Oakland. What up, brother?
Who is Propane Oakland? I don't know.
That's my brother, y'all.
Sean! What's good, bro? He's another OG Pod Squad member. He might be the most OG one, actually. I feel like he might have been our first comment or first person that said something to us about. So damn,
KJ.
Yeah, it was between one of them.
He sent it to us.
Well, should I get into Hindu Gohan? Okay, I want to end with Hindu Gohan because Honey. All right, can you post that link into the matter of fact? Why am I asking you to do that? I'm going to try to figure out how do I get that in here. Okay, no. Can you? Are you able to copy and paste that link into the private chat, Pat?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Then I can just click it and then we can just go from there. And
Oh, the chat on StreamYard?
Yes, sir. On the actual stream, my brother. Yes, sir. If you could happen to work that wonderful magic, you did. That would be amazing. And Tiz is still feeling saucy. I tell you what, this is a good night. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If you have parents of any kind, whether they are step parents, parental figures, the father figure, the mother figure, your real mama, your daddy, whatever, cherish that shit, man, and love on them while they here. It's worth it. It is for sure damn worth it. Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
And both my dads.
We're gonna
they
watch
got the
this
same
together.
birthday, but yeah.
Hold on, what?
Yeah. My dad.
What you said?
Both my dads have the same birthday.
Hold on, your dads have the same birthday?
My real and my step.
Why did I never know this?
Shoot, I just found
I feel
out
like that's a very unique. That's like such a unique ass piece of information that I feel like why haven't we talked about that before?
Even my mom didn't realize that. I'm the one that figured it out.
I
have the father.
That's wild.
Syndrome each year, 2 times a year.
Damn, bro. I would hate Father's Day because right now my big dilemma is the fact that I have Mother's Day, and then right after so I got Mother's Day, which means wife and mom do got to get looked out for. But then right after that is my mom's birthday.
Oh man, let me tell you something.
Yeah, so I'm like, bam, okay, all right.
Let me tell you something. The human race, when it breeds, they must breed at the same time because there's so many April to May babies. It don't make any sense. Like my brother.
It's when it's hot outside.
Yeah, my brother and sister got the same birthday. That's in April. Then a week later. Look. Is both.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Think about this.
And a week later is Mother's Day. Then
my son was conceived at the end of July. At the end of June, beginning of July. The babies you talking about were all conceived in July or August.
Mm-hmm.
When is it hot outside? When is it sundress season?
July and August.
At ODU, Remember Gauchos? And that's when shit would go crazy. This is not abnormal shit. This is, when people get in heat.
Oh, let's get into it. It's 1 o'clock, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Let's get into this one. Then we go in with Sweater Vest and we up out here.
Now, does anybody in here have a problem with me saying that shit? I'm tired of the bullshit.
The lack of people in there with him makes it even funnier because there's no part.
And I'm tired of going through the same boat. Who makes ramen noodles in a microwave?
Donations.
The entitlement.
Donations.
Just give me
He's
10
dressed
minutes
like him.
without y'all coming at me with that bullshit.
What the Amiri had on.
As the clock strikes 12.
He got the sweatpants.
Sitting here wondering how the hell did I let you leave?
This nigga just hit a note though. Leave. That nigga hit a real.
These niggas had me told.
June baby. See, I'm telling you, man.
Boss.
It's hot outside.
If you don't like the way
he acted just like
the way shit is being run, flush the toilet overseas. The water spins differently.
With the random sound effects that have nothing to do with what he said. Hell yeah.
Knick, knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Not Rory. Not more. Fuck these niggas. No more.
Sean, you's a fucking dummy, yo.
he's acting just like him.
Sean is a fucking dumb ass, yo. That's why I fuck with Sean, because he like the goofy shit like me. And I ain't talking about like I'm with the goofy shit. I'm talking about like I just like goofy ass shit. Like I saw this one before. If y'all haven't seen this one, please go see this one. But in the interest of time, I do want to make sure we get out of here. So that me and Pat are not zombies to my work, and so that none of you are either. You did.
I'm gonna be a zombie anyway.
We can't do them. The 6 hour joints, the 10 hour joints, and we're not built for that. We got families and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That doesn't work for me. Get it? Don't you know? All right, let me figure out where this damn what is it? You didn't there it is. All right. Honeybee, Darnell, our official mascot. If you're new to this channel, like, comment, share, subscribe as as we end the night. But this is our official mascot. And the reason we've chosen Hindu Gohan, aka Sweater Vest Baby, to be our official mascot is because he stands up for the rights of all women, and he just stands up for what it means to be an alpha male and not take no shit. And I think in the face of injustice, he's a symbol to us all that we need to stand the fuck up and make sure we don't take that shit, and we let all injustices know that we ain't gonna take that shit.
And
Sweater Vest Baby. Yes, and he's with all the goofy shit as well.
Not
so he's perfect for the fathers.
I don't even know. You can say whatever,
very well around here.
however you feel.
I'm confused.
This just made me very happy.
Come on, don't mess up on Hindu.
When I saw it.
Hold up.
Children, I'm the most.
Hold up. What we ain't gonna do is disrespect. We ain't gonna never disrespect Sweater Vest Baby. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of all these other tabs, and we're gonna see if that allows it more leeway by which to fulfill this job in upholding the rights of women everywhere, and the general values that the Podnas stand on. I was talking to somebody in the chat today and somebody else's channel today, and they were like, they were saying, the Podnas cool and everything. I was like, yeah, man, we just stand on integrity and authenticity. Like, Like, we don't care about it. If you a geek, be that. If you a nerd, be that. If you transgender, be that. If you crazy, be that. If you weird, be that. If you gay, be that. If you straight, be that. If you a thug, be that. If you not a thug, be that. Like, whatever you are, man, be that. And we good with you. But
just be that the fuck away from me.
Here you go. This is not necessarily, I don't even know. You can say whatever, comment however you feel.
I'm confused.
This just made me very happy when I saw it.
Children, I'm the most.
Bro, don't you ever put your hands on my mouth. I'm gonna again. Let me find out you do it again. I'm gonna shove my bottle down your throat.
It's the follow up. It's the follow up for me. Hold on. Ain't that what the ladies be saying? It's the something for me. Well, it's the follow up for me for this young man. That nigga said, if you ever do it again, it was the extra. It was the last one. The last one is where he has the partner spirit. Cause see, like we always believe in a good ass woman, but we believe in making sure that ass woman stick. And sometimes you gotta have that last little piece of like, you know what? You're fucking up. Take that with you real quick. Cause I don't want to have to do this no more. So I want to make sure I give you a little extra right now, so I ain't got to do this no more. Cause I ain't about to be doing this over and over again. Sweater Vest Baby looked that nigga straight in the eye and told him, look. It's the last time I'm gonna have to whoop your ass about this. Put your hands on my mom again. Because the next time it ain't gonna be these hands. It's gonna be something else knocking lava rocks out your ass. In the words of IQ Facts Plus Tax, Restore Order Podcast. But yeah, man. See these hands.
See these
Sweater
hands.
Vest Baby.
I feel that
Sweater
way.
Vest
I
Baby.
ain't gonna lie.
Bruh, when I saw this, I was like, hell yeah, young man, kick his ass. You damn right, don't you ever hit my mama again. Y'all my people out here. Oh man, it made me so proud. I love y'all. If we can protect black women like this young man protected his mama. Get y'all some rest. We'd be somewhere in the world. For work tomorrow. That was amazing. It made me so proud. I was like, if we clone this little boy, have an army of little domestic violence champion babies that just go around and beat the shit out of dudes. Because it seemed like, hey, in defense of me, if you watch the podcast, you know that usually I'm way more articulate with my words than that. But I have no other way of saying that phrase. That's a challenge for the week. If you can hashtag Sweater Vest Baby and give me, how do I describe what we should call an army of clones of this child, other than domestic violence champion babies? Like they are like the champions of like domestic violence. Like you will not hit women. Bap, 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 and they just going around laying these holy hands on motherfuckers.
There's no other way to say it, man.
I don't know how to say it. But
either way.
We up out here, man. Y'all enjoy Sweater Vest Baby. If you missed this original show when we first did it, this was a good episode. And I don't say a lot. I don't be trying to like pat us on the back or we the best. We know we be struggling. But I will tell you this, that episode right there was a very good episode. So if you missed this one, go back and after you finish this episode here, go back and check that one out.
It's a lot of face vids.
Man, shit got real that night in so many ways, but we had so much fun. I think that was the night that Donnell was truly on one. If it wasn't that, so we definitely had a good time. But yes, hashtag Sweater Vest Baby. I mean that, the laying of the hands. And that's pretty much what it is out here, man. We all about peace, but in times of war, please, my people, see these hands. And we love y'all. Good night. Enjoy the rest of
like
Sweater
man
Vest
don't
Baby.
want to step up to do it. So
man,
let's get a bunch of this little kid and just send them out there. You find injustice, you whoop their ass. Right.
Bro, don't you ever put your hands on my mouth. I'm gonna again. Let me find out you do it again. I'm gonna shove my bottle down your throat. Do it again.
Oh, but if we could just clone this little Sweater Vest Baby right we got some, man. We got some, man. I swear.
It's a bird.
It makes me so happy.
His sweater
It's
vest,
super-
baby.
with the hands of fury. The hands of fury. He beat the hell out of that man.
I thought it was
Oh,
a Dragon
man.
Ball Z fight.